Teeny production.
Chatter that matters. What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday, November 17th. Welcome to Chatter That Matters, episode 94. And we're creeping up that ladder to 100. Hope everyone's doing well. This is our sandbox collecting episode, right? Statue, we talk about whatever you guys want. Monday nights, that's what it's all about. We got some stuff we're going to cover tonight, community-wise. And anything you guys want to talk about on the panel or on the live chat. Appreciate you guys being here. But this is the show that kickstarts the collecting week for collectors. So glad you guys can make it. D-Rock, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just get my protein in.
Nothing like some good protein.
It's Monday. I don't know what I feel like. I'm in a weird spot today. It's kind of like blah, but also I need to get my spirits up. So hopefully this show will do it.
I think you come to
just get
the right
me
place.
get some energy in me.
Yeah.
See, Piggy was just sneaking in under the
radar.
Sneaking in under the time. Yeah, that was funny.
D-Rock's that child in the classroom where you think you're just getting in while the teacher's turned around. And
Yeah.
I was like, hey,
Right,
Mr. Watson,
right.
he came in late.
The tattletale.
I wouldn't tattletale anybody. I was the one asleep in class, man.
Wow.
So,
glad you can make it, man. Good to see you.
yeah, thanks.
Alan, what's crack-a-lackin'? How was your weekend?
Hey, yeah, weekend was good. It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
I don't remember. Yeah, all day Saturday was pretty much spent. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did a review on the J&D Catwoman.
Precisely. I haven't gotten to watch it yet, but I was going to mention it. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
You told me it went well, right?
Yeah, it took me about 6 or 7 takes
Wow.
to get it right, because I don't like piecing them together. So I like to do it. I don't do that. So I just try to do it in one take. But I finally got one that was acceptable, and it was a lot of fun.
Kind of like J&D. They didn't kind of want to piece things together. They wanted to do everything in one take, too. Look how that turned out. No, hopefully the review turned out, but no, I'm kidding. But glad. Good everything worked out, and I'll definitely be checking that out.
Cool.
Because, yeah, that's a beautiful piece. So you have her all displayed already?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
She's in her permanent home.
Good to hear. She arrived safely. I'm glad you can make it. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Piggy, what's going on, man? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. I'm glad Alan got his Catwoman in one piece. No scratches, no tarnishes, no harm. I'm definitely glad to hear that. I don't know. I'm pretty hyped to be here. It has been, I don't know what type of cycle that we've been in the past couple of months at work, but I hope it breaks soon. I haven't even been able to even record a short or anything. I've just been going. So I'm looking forward to like the last couple of weeks of the year, being able to take some time off work and just do nothing. So. And get caught up on statue news. And I got a topic for the sandbox when we get started.
Heck yeah.
Oh, cool.
Good, yep. We'll get to that for sure, and glad you can make it as well.
Thank you.
For you guys in the chat, we're going to see who's in here, but as well, if you have any topics or questions you want us to cover, today's the day. Kicking it off, random Korean in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. We got Justin. This show makes my Mondays. Are we going to see the Prime 1 Hush quarter scale Superman in collector's hands before the year is out? Appreciate the kind words there, sir. Yeah, hopefully. If not, early Q1. We've been seeing some factory photos already, so we'll see what happens. We got Vision here. What's going on, man? We got Elaine stopping by. Happy Monday, Statue Kingdom. What's going on, buddy? E-Man is here. We got Theo. Yes, we're going to get to that. The tree. Finally added the tree down here, man. I have not stopped this weekend, I'm going to tell you. Still recovering. We got Nerding Out with Nate. What's going on, Nate? Good to see you. Shout out to Nate, fellow YouTuber, kicking off his channel. I'm gonna give you guys his channel link at the end. But got to speak to him. He's putting out some good videos, good content. So I'm gonna link out his channel so you guys can check it out, show some love and support. What's going on, man? We just say, damn. Not sure if I like the tree or hating I don't have that much space to add a tree. God damn. Lane says, so which room is lighted up more, the Christmas Polystone Collector or the Allen Exhibit Supreme, showing more wattage? Lane, you made me read that whole thing. For goddamn, Lane. VP, what's going on, man? PCS third scale Darth Maul coming Thursday. We'll share photos on your page to share. That's good. That's good. That's quick. Awesome. Looking forward to seeing them. Hopefully everything arrives safely. Gamoya's in the house. Always good to see you, Gamoya. What's going on, man? Happy Monday. We got Ramo stopping by. Good to see you, Ramo. No power outage, right? Skills in the house. Happy Monday, man. Hell yeah. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Let's have some fun tonight. Relax. Problems at the door and just hang out. Piggy. What, 1 second. We got Jerry stopping by. What's going on, Jerry?
Hey, what's up?
Good to see you, man. Everything's good? You had a good weekend?
It was all right. Rained half of it.
Yeah. A lot of rain going on. We had snow, so you guys, at least you got some rain. We got snow.
No snow.
Again.
Thankfully, no snow yet.
Yeah. It's been melting right away, but enough to shovel.
I'm
glad you can make it, man.
Yeah.
So, Piggy, you had a topic for the sandbox. Let's hear it.
All right, so this isn't drawing any negativity. It's just what's in the news. I was trying to find the email, but it's missing. But Twitter had sent out a communication today stating that all of these statues that everyone has been perpetually waiting on is finally they're finally going to ship. For example, the Beast Man is supposed to ship, I want to say, in the next couple of months. It said production complete. Yeah. The Panthro, they're now saying spring of 2026. And the reason I mentioned this, I mean, they gave an update on pretty much every pending statue, I think, to like some of the Monsterverse. Maybe it was Gilman or things of that nature. And this is not to reopen the Tweeterhead topic, but for those of you that didn't cancel your Tweeterhead orders, I just wonder, or even just for you guys on the panel, are you optimistic? Do you think that this announcement means that they're finally going to ship? Because they've said all this before.
It was this one, right? I believe, with all the pictures and everything.
Yeah. And I had it in the newsletter form. I can't find the email now. It's freezing my computer trying to get to it. But do you guys put any stock into this? Because we've kind of heard this stuff before. And again, I'm not bashing them this time. I'm just saying, do you guys think it's more smoke and mirrors, or do you think they're finally gonna ship out this time?
That's $1 million question.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this post was a reaction to all of the emails asking for a refund. So before they issued any refunds, they wanted to make this post to give the community members an update, almost as collateral damage, to say, hey, maybe you might not want to cancel because these pieces are around the corner. Spring 2026. You know what I mean?
Was this the same post that had the... was this around the same time where Sideshow started releasing some stuff saying these things are coming?
November 14th.
Because some people through
we
Sideshow...
this Friday.
Yeah. It's the same time period, though, because Sideshow also was releasing emails to people saying,
yeah,
your Beast Man, whatever.
Gilman is supposed to charge today, actually.
Gilman. Yeah. So some of this stuff's definitely happening. I don't think Sideshow would have sent out emails if they didn't, like, if they weren't overseeing the shipment.
I think his worry is more so direct.
Yeah, I don't know. That's up in the air. I mean, you would kind of think, though, that if Sideshow's kind of working with Tweeterhead through this issue, which some of us are assuming that's the company they were talking about that was helping them. Who knows for sure, but if that is the case, wouldn't Tweeterhead go ahead and ship their own direct orders, and Sideshow would let them share the containers for a nominal fee or whatever compared to what they would have paid for their own containers. I feel like that makes the most sense because otherwise it doesn't do Sideshow any good to be releasing certain pieces of tweeter heads, and then if they're the ones working with tweeter head, it doesn't make them look good either. It just the people who order through them get their stuff, but tweeter head still goes down if they don't send their stuff out. So
This is the one, right, Piggy?
Yep. And then the Panthero, which is one that I had that one on PO once upon a time I had that on PO once upon a time as well. And now they're saying like late spring 2026. Myself, I still want them, but I'll get them on the aftermarket. He'll pop up, but I'll leave it there. I feel like we've gotten dates or they've kicked the can before. To D-Rock's point, I can kind of see them saying, you know, that if they're being co-opted with another company, that maybe they'll, you know, that other company will make sure on their reputation that they stick to their word this time. I'm just wondering, like, if any of you, if you don't already, say you had a pre-order with them and you were getting ready to cancel, if you saw this announcement, would that stop you from canceling, or you'd be like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my money back?
It's a good question.
I have Mr. Freeze on ordered. Is that on this list? I never really looked at this list.
It's here.
Yeah, I think he was in there
At the end.
It was like what?
April next year.
Oh,
Yep.
April. Okay. I don't
These-
really trust their dates specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then what happens?
But
You wait and then ask for a refund. And...
Yeah, you wait. Yeah. Well, I think I ordered mine direct after I think Mr. Freeze was after they changed their rules. Not that their rules mean shit, because really legally, like, if they don't deliver a product, you can still ask for a refund. But I mean, for a $300 thing, I'm not going to court over it.
I get what he's saying. What Piggy's saying is it better to just suck it up, take the refund now while they're offering it, or wait and then take the risk of?
Are they offering it?
Well, allegedly offering it. Yeah.
Are they, who has anyone posted yet that they've got a refund from Tweeterhead yet?
Here's
Because
what
I mean, you saying you're giving refunds and you actually giving refunds is the same thing as you saying there are statues coming, but you're actually delivering statues. That's the difference.
Here's what I do, Piggy, just to be fair, because at the end of the day, they're kind of sticking to their word now, in a sense, right? They went online live. They said they're going to produce the newsletters and update for it, so they're doing it. Because Beastman is December to January, I'd wait for Beastman. You've waited this long, another month, 2 months, not the worst. If by January 31st you don't have Beastman in your hand, then I wouldn't wait for Panthero. I just ask for the refund on both.
Yep.
I'd say give him a chance.
Yep.
Not that they deserve it, but at this point, if they do release it and you cancel, you're going to lose out at the end of the day. So I'd say I'd have good faith that if they release the Beastman on time, considering Pantheros later on in the year, they'll
My question would be, would you lose the chance to get a refund if you waited?
Yeah, that's the only worry.
Yeah,
that's what I had mentioned. That's the only worry.
So if you made up your mind to get a refund, I would just take the refund and then take your chance on the aftermarket.
Yeah,
because then if you wait, you might lose double.
Yeah.
You might lose your refund, your NRD and everything, and the statue anyways, because it probably won't ship.
Okay, so here I'm going to piggyback that. On this panel, if we could just go down the line from top to bottom, I'll give mine last. When do you guys think they'll actually start issuing refunds? Like, do you think it's around the corner? Do you think it's based on a specific delivery window when they start delivering stuff? Like, do you guys have any idea in your mind when you think these refunds will hit? Because although they've offered refunds, they technically haven't done any yet that we know of. I would assume people would just start like yelling to the heavens they got a refund once it happened, and nobody's doing that. So I still keep seeing people posting, "Hey, I haven't received anything back. I don't have anything. They're not sending me anything. I'm just going to go ahead and charge back with my credit card." Yeah. So, what do you guys think?
I would personally expect a refund. I would expect the early request for the refunds to be fulfilled this week, latest getting into next week. Just because I personally feel that they were holding out on giving refunds to put out this email with all these updated dates. So collectors who see this and still are going to disregard it and want a refund, now that they've submitted those refunds, let's say a week, 2 weeks ago, I'd be expecting them to be fulfilled now. starting to be
Okay.
That
fulfilled
just comes
now.
off, to me, that just comes off extra shady though, because like you said you would give refunds, and for people to email you, it's been what, like 2 weeks or so now,
About 2 weeks.
and
Yep.
then
It's been a while.
you could have issued some refunds for people that wanted,
For
and
sure,
then you
yeah.
wait this long to come up with this list, and then it's
Mhm.
like now you might start giving refunds. Now
It's
you
either
might
it's
start
either
going
you're
through
gonna
the
do it or
emails.
you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. Be clear about
It doesn't take this.
Yeah.
It doesn't take this long to give refunds.
No.
It doesn't take this long
Like,
to process them. That's for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they made a mention that the dude was still going through the queue of everyone, and it's like, but what about the first few people in the queue? They could have
Exactly.
been
Yeah.
issued.
Like,
Yeah. Like,
you
are you going through all the emails and then
Yeah,
going
that's
back
that's
and then
that's the
That's
part that
giving
makes no
refunds?
sense.
What's going on,
Yeah.
Pat? It's
Mhm.
good to see you, buddy. Hope you're
That's
doing
the
Yeah.
part that makes no sense. Is like, okay, let's say you had 100 people asking for refunds. Let's say it's 200. I don't know, but you went through 10 emails, and 10 of those wanted refunds. You could have issued those 10 refunds. You could have
Mhm.
issued 5 at a time. You could have issued batches, 5 a
Yeah.
week. I don't
Yeah.
know. At least then those 5 people would have been all over mainly BSC's Facebook groups. That's where I see it the most. Going, hey, I got my refund back. You guys might get yours, and then that's just
Well,
like
that's the last
marketing
thing
for
they
you.
want.
That yeah, but it kind of works. They're kind of in a double-edged sword situation. Like it doesn't matter what they
Precisely.
do, they're screwed.
Yeah.
Like if they release some refunds, then the question might be, well, then everybody will ask for a refund. That's maybe what they're
Exactly.
thinking. But also, it could just be they don't have the money, and that's what I've been saying
I
for a
think.
long time. Is that
What's
all
going
of
on,
this is
Norman?
money based?
Yep.
And so I think if and when they do give refunds, I haven't done anything about my pre-orders with them because I basically just give up. I just don't think they're gonna do shit. Like I just gave up on it and I'm moving on. The amount of money I have in it's not enough for me to spend a bunch of time on Facebook posting a bunch of stuff about my $280 or whatever. I'm just not gonna do that. It's not worth my time. But I will say if they do start giving refunds back, I feel like it would be after these deliveries start delivering, maybe, which is way crazy because that's another like month and a half, 2 months away, and people are going to lose their mind even more. But I feel like it's all based on them getting funds. And when would
Yeah.
they get these funds they would need to do the refunds? It's like, I don't understand how they couldn't do a refund of 5 or 10 people at a time. 5 or
Yeah.
10 people, then the next week, 5 people.
And just say
Like-
we're doing
like
it in batches. But what
yeah,
I,
just
what
say
I,
we're doing them in batches, and
what I
that'll
think-
give people. I would think the ones that had already turned in would be like, oh, well, maybe mine's coming in a week or two, or maybe
this is what I think is happening. Since they put out the dates, I think they're betting on people feeling like secure with like, hey, it's going to
Exactly.
ship. I have a date. So then you continue
Yeah.
to pay any outstanding funds. And then once they get that extra income in, they can probably process some refunds and probably pay whatever they need to pay to get the rest of these
Yeah.
statues produced.
But
That's
I mean,
what
their biggest issue in this whole thing, other than financial, which is an obvious issue, even though they don't ever talk about that part, is the communication. And doesn't that just create even more emails coming back and forth flying? Like, oh wait, I told you I was canceling. Now that I see some dates on this stuff, I'm not going to cancel. I'm going to see what happens.
As far as we
now
know,
you got even more queue. It's like,
as far as we know, have they responded to any emails?
Yes, they've been responding and saying that they're going to forward the emails to Chad. I almost said Chuck.
Yeah, that sounds like a bullshit response. Because like if anything, instead
feel
of
like
making this
it's like an
list,
autoresponder.
what they should be
Well,
doing. Yeah, they should. What they should be doing, if they are not, is okay. You want a refund for Beastman? It's expected to ship this day, whatever the whatever they put. Now, do you still want a refund? Doesn't takes 2 seconds to send that email.
So in this,
Hey,
in
this
the
is
new-
expected to ship this day. Do you want to wait, or do you want a refund? Okay, you still want a
yeah,
refund?
that should have started
we'll
happening
issue it
already,
right
for
now.
sure.
You're legit, Jerry. Yeah.
This is the
Takes-
these are the
takes
3
2
small
seconds.
paragraphs in the
Yeah.
newsletter. They said the queue is being worked through in steady batches. If you emailed us, we have it, and we're working diligently to respond. Many of your messages include detailed questions that require us to check in with our production partners, confirm timelines, or review specific order notes. We wanted to be clear rather than rush and risk giving you half answers. We're making
It makes you
progress.
Sorry,
We're
go
making
ahead.
progress. No, we're making progress. The inbox is moving, and you can expect to hear from us over the coming weeks if you haven't already. That's it.
What would the
wonder
half
if it's like
answer have been for a refund though? If all you said was I just want a refund, there's no half answer. There's no questions.
is
It's just-
this company run by one person and he just has split personality and he just
Yeah.
goes and does a different job and then a different job and he is Chad, he is whatever, he is everybody. Just this one
Hey
person.
Jerry,
Like,
it used to be this show back in the day I used to watch called Newhart, and they used to have this dude on there whenever they would go somewhere like to the airport. He would be like the flight attendant, the pilot, the person that
Everybody.
dude.
Let's see.
yeah,
Let's see
that's
what the
exactly
chat's
what
saying.
it is.
Chat,
It's
we
also
got,
probably not his only. It's probably like a side hustle. I'm assuming this was always a side gig, and he had other people working, so it made it easier that he could just collect money and have them run it. And now that he's probably down to just him, it's like I don't know if he is a CEO of some other company or whatever he does on the side to make his main money. He's not making money doing this right now. So
Justin saying, I take the refund after QC issues with Superman bust. Probably best to cut the sling load. That's another good point. Actually, I forgot to mention the QC issues. That's
I
a
didn't
very
know
good
about
point.
that. There were a lot of
The Superman had some QC issues with the final finish and some of the tissue or whatever material they were using attached, almost like J&D and Catwoman kind of thing. It's almost the same effect. Justin saying, who's sending John a Christmas ornament? We're going to get to that. I appreciate you, Justin, for sending one over. Looking forward to getting it. But we're going to cover that.
I don't know how I missed the Superman bust issues.
Oh, a while back, man. We're talking D-Rock got one, and he had issues, right, D-Rock? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my replacement too. So
my 2 cents on the Tweeterhead issue, and I haven't really followed the whole thing, but I've heard bits and pieces. And my takeaway is that the refund process will probably be handled as efficiently as the production and shipping process has.
Oh wow.
Well,
And that's about all I have
and
to
the
say about
sarcasm
that.
and all in one go.
wow.
That's it.
We're giving the Oscar to Alan this year.
Short and sweet. Yeah.
Good point.
I think Alan in a
Guess they didn't
roundabout way
better.
just called Tweeterhead a pansy ass.
Pansy ass,
Pansy
yeah.
ass. Which one is it? It's a pansy.
No, I didn't say that. Unlike all those little pansy asses nowadays.
I just did it so John would do the.
It sounds like you did, Alan. It really sounds like you did. Let's see who we're going here. We could have just summed it up there with that one sentence.
Yeah. All right.
Duck, ask the questions, brother. We got people in the chat that'll know. Lane's in here, and
For sure.
I know a few things about
sure.
Hot Toys. So, Carl says I would definitely cancel Panthro. Are they even still doing the Thundercats line? No
Probably not.
idea.
The question is, what are they still doing at all? If they continue,
line.
what
What's going on, Carl?
is it? Just the bus line, or is it like we're just going to keep doing He-Man alternates and stuff? Or I
think they should finish out what they already have like available for PO and just fold into another company.
I feel like that might be exactly what happens, and maybe I feel like maybe their logo or whatever might be used just for design reasons.
What's going on, Dub?
Yeah.
Kind of like some of these other companies that had partnerships and they would only put certain ones on certain pieces that they were designing.
Oh yeah, like when Prime One was partnered with
Blitzway.
Yeah, Blitzway, and they kind of Black Adam statue and a couple of others. So I could see that.
Yep.
That's
what I'm thinking will happen, but I don't know. Like, I don't know who the hell.
Does that
And
kinda
man,
answer
in this hobby, 2 years from now, nobody will even care. It'll be like, oh, Tweeterhead, we love them. It just goes back and forth all the time.
I hope that helped Piggy a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Thanks.
Wait, see the Beast Man. I understand what Jerry's saying, but I don't know if a month or 2 months will make that big of a difference. I don't know. We'll see. But
they'll still be going through the emails.
It'll be interesting to watch unfold.
What's going on, Dub?
We're currently on the 3rd batch.
I love that.
We do a batch a month. A batch of 3 emails a month.
I don't know. Statues are late this year. Emails are late. I don't know. Everything's late this year, man.
I don't know about you guys, but with my job, when I'm busy with my job, I handle between 40 and 80 emails a day. So the idea that they can't. I mean, like that's just one person. That's just
Yeah.
like, and we're doing other stuff. That's just it starts with the email. That gives me stuff to do. Come back to another email, answer it, send some documents off, do something else. I mean, like you can get through some emails in a job in a 10-hour
Well,
day or whatever.
maybe hopefully
100
Tutor has.
emails plus Teams messages flashing.
Yeah, Teams messages, all that kind of crap. Yeah, Zoom meetings.
Hopefully
Teams
Tweeterhead's
meetings.
listening.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be recruited. Be Eric
I don't want to be recruited. You
revamped.
can't pay me enough.
Yeah.
Oh, there was no
No way.
pay. Hello.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. I make more than zero. So
This is for the Hot Toys collectors. Doug was asking, "Hey John, I was just wondering which sell more, Iron Man, DC, or Star Wars Hot Toys? Got an offer for a trade, but not sure if Hot Toys sell much these days."
I like how he's like he doesn't say Marvel. It's just Iron Man.
Yeah,
He makes so many of them.
Iron Man's the only Marvel.
hmm,
That's the new Marvel
That's a-
logo. Just the
that's a tough
eye.
question.
Yeah,
Iron Man.
just Iron Man.
Jesus.
I think their bread
Like-
and butter right now. I don't know if Lane's still in here, or anyone on the chat, Jerry, you know it. But I think their bread and butter right now is Star Wars. That's kind of what they've been putting out. Iron
I
Man
wouldn't even know these days.
Iron Man was always their bread and butter, but I don't know. I just don't feel like the Hot Toys market is where it was. I feel like all the hype is surrounded around the artisan line that they do.
Yeah,
No matter what license it is, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, whatever's artisan seems to be the most popular.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy?
They
Star
reissue
Wars is always
so
pretty
much.
hot.
Star Wars is always hot, but the problem is they reissue so much that
They do.
like they
'Cause it's
just
so hot.
reissued like the Anakin.
They just
Yeah.
making money.
Yeah.
off.
Dark Side Anakin. I had the original
also it
one.
depends. I feel like it depends. At least when I was still collecting it, it depended like what era of Star Wars.
Yeah, correct. Like Mandal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like New Age stuff. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's more so the original trilogy, and so Clone Wars and the prequels.
I feel like DC as a brand, for some reason, like their stuff just never holds value or sells as well in general. I don't know why. I'm just talking about statues. I don't know about Hot Toys, but as a brand, it always seems like their stuff. Other than the fact that they have some of the most like original, like first ever release comics, like Action One and Detective, and all that stuff's worth more than most everything else, especially Marvel. But when you get into like current stuff, statues, everything, it's harder to sell those statues. Even if they're limited runs, it's harder to sell them once you get them. Even though everybody
Yeah.
always says, "Oh, I can't wait till this comes out." They have huge fanboys, but then like, if you're not in that small group, like ain't nobody buying DC from you.
Yeah.
You know what you just
Weird.
reminded me of, D-Rock? Really quick sidebar, but I'm so glad that Jerry and John are here. We might be getting the Snyderverse.
Oh fuck me! The show's over. Fuck this.
Guys,
I said if it was going to be mentioned, that
you,
was it.
you listening to
This
wait.
you listening to Paris too much, man.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I
Saudis are going to buy.
I wouldn't
Warner
believe
Brothers.
any of those rumors.
Fuck
I-
me, man.
All I know is I don't know whether I smiled harder for the fact that we might be getting some more Snyderverse or the fact that
No way.
I knew as soon as John heard it, he would be like, "Fuck."
Heard it. I've been seeing it pop up on Facebook feed every flipping minute. No.
I
Bring
was
Snyder
like,
back, sure, but just don't use Batfleck. I don't care who you.
I like how
Batfleck.
I like how all the posts are like, "We can't wait for Saudi Arabia to buy
I
Warner
know.
Brothers so we can get." And I'm like, "Do y'all know
People
anything
are
about
morons,
Saudi
man.
Arabia?" Like, come on, man.
And you know, like
You
Whatever it
really
takes.
want them to
feel-
own
like
DC?
also feelings aside, like those movies towards the end weren't making money, so it's like, why would anybody
None of
wanna
their stuff
continue
makes
that,
money
like-
anymore.
like?
None
And
of
it's
their
gonna be
stuff-
worse because what's more likely is that they're gonna start fresh again for the third time, and
Just
it's
keep
gonna be even
just
worse
keep
because people are
Pattinson
like,
going.
"Fuck, we're tired of another restart." That's what's
I
gonna
was
happen.
I was enjoying the Pattinson world. Keep doing that, and
No.
take
That's
a little
gonna keep
break.
going.
Yeah,
You're
you
gonna
at least get
Batman
one more
2.
movie.
It's already in production.
So I have
that
to
might
ask
be it,
Piggy.
but
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I have to ask Piggy. Did you like the new J&D, Batfleck and Bruce Wayne 1/3 that they showed?
I like the Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like the Bruce Wayne. I think they did an excellent job on capturing Batfleck as in his Bruce Wayne persona. I wasn't too
Okay.
I wasn't too like taken away with the Batman. But I get it.
Mm.
I'd get it just to do an unboxing on the everyday collector of Batfleck.
Sure.
What's funny with the Batfleck Batman? I love that design in the comic books
That's
because it's
funny.
like the Frank Miller,
Yeah,
like Dark
but
Knight Returns design. It doesn't look as good on screen
for
on a real
sure.
person.
It does not.
It just
translate.
doesn't pay off. They need to just make the ears a little taller and like it just doesn't pay off in the face good.
He's
I
just
don't know
not.
if it's the way it
He's
fits.
just like even so. He's not. He's just not Frank Miller's Dark Knight. No, there's no
What-
ifs, ands, or buts.
That warehouse scene
Well-
was the best.
Oh, that warehouse scene was amazing.
It was
Let's see.
phenomenal.
Let's see the
love
where.
it.
Man,
Let's see the warehouse
that
scene
warehouse
Saudi
scene was the
Arabia
best.
puts together. You're gonna
Saudi
get a
Arabia.
warehouse scene.
That's what the
John, they
Saudi
can sell it
kings are
to the
saying. They're
prince
like,
of the underworld.
That-
As long
that-
as it got Zack Snyder back,
This-
and I can talk about
Yeah,
it.
that-
Trust me, you won't need to worry about.
That
You-
scene was Batman 100%.
It was
All right,
phenomenal.
Alan. Let's stick to
That's
Guts back
that's
there,
the
and
whole
let's stick
reason
to
they're-
Predator.
that's the whole
Piggy
reason
wants-
Saudis
Piggy
are
wants
going to buy
more-
it for that one scene.
Piggy wants to start.
Yeah,
a
And
and
should do a
war.
whole.
And Piggy,
More
I
slow
did
motion
order
fights.
Let me tell you
order
this.
that, those J&D
You
pieces.
see, Alan
You
has
ordered
to.
them?
Alan has
Oh,
to
yeah,
pump
I
it
did.
up. See, that's fine, Alan.
Yep.
I see how it is. All right, Alan.
Congrats, Alan.
Thank
Let
you.
me. It does look identical to the movie. You
I
gotta
think-
give
I
him
think-
props there.
Duck is right though. They're probably more likely to bring Christopher Nolan back than Snyder.
That was rumored too. Let's get
That
through some of
actually
these.
might
let's-
happen. Yeah.
Every,
Let's get
the
through
shit
some
is
of
that
these.
we live in
I
a
hope
day
it
and age
doesn't.
where like everything is rumored. If you think about it, there's a rumor for it. Like depending, like
You're not wrong. But
whatever.
I said that
You're not
before when we weren't.
Michael Keaton as Batman Beyond as the bat for the Batman Beyond films. They were saying. But
You know, if Michael Keaton Batman was at one end of a dark alley and the Batfleck Batman was at the other end of the alley, I guarantee you Keaton would haul ass and get out of there.
no, he wouldn't.
He'd
Tell
get
him,
his butt
He
kicked.
definitely
No,
would.
he
Tell
wouldn't.
him, Alan.
Well,
Thank you.
He'd
would-
call J Lo and say, "Baby, come down here."
Alan, it would take him a while because he can't turn quickly.
Okay,
Wow.
you know what, Jerry?
What?
How do I clear a plan? Like, let's see how much. Cypher says, "Hey all, what's going on, man? Happy Monday. What are we talking about? Just stuff, man. Over the Tweeterhead stuff. Tweeterhead
Nothing.
nothing. Justin say 2 years from now, Supercraft will have 4 statues out in collectors' hands. I hope the statue gods that Batman is perfect. I agree. What's going on? Good to see you. So I guess that's it for Blitzway. Nothing coming out. No new product. No noise. Actually, I have something to show you guys about that. But good point. Beast 51, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Panel looks almost as good as it does on Friday. Wife's calling me to bed. Have a great show. Appreciate you, brother.
Oh, well, you lucky bastard.
So
Justin saying Star Wars boys sell. Yeah.
What's calling you back?
Audi saying, I know how they feel. My Prime 1 Predators keep getting delayed. If I wouldn't want them bad enough, I'd take my money back from Prime 1.
Dude,
Well-
at least though with Prime 1, when you do get them, you're going to be like, holy shit, I'm so glad I waited on this.
Yes.
That's what I keep telling
Because they'll
myself.
be
Ivy
amazing.
selection.
That too. That's coming the next year.
Oh yeah, man, that one's
It's-
man. You got to do a live unboxing, Piggy, when you get that.
You have
one.
to. It's crazy because of
If
some things are
she
like
comes,
I
I mean,
have a
if she
collector.
arrives.
I have a collector who just got another piece. I'm not too familiar of the IP, but I think it's more on the anime or gaming side, and it's like 9 months early. It's crazy how some of stuff is getting delayed and other stuff is getting
Yeah.
produced
I think
even
Ion
ahead
got
of time. The inconsistencies were wild.
Could it come down to the complexity of the
What's going on,
paint and
Jose?
statue or
Could be, I'm not
like the
sure.
amount of ES, whatever they sold the most of, they try to get out quicker?
Hmm.
Although with Predator, you would think that would be a quick seller and they would want it out quicker. But
How could you
Yeah.
cipher?
speaking of Poison Ivy, I finally saw Predator Badlands.
Oh shit, we're gonna get into that. Let's clear this chat because
Oh,
we're behind.
Cool.
That was an intentionally
Oh.
bad segue.
That's
I
really bad. Hold on.
was going to do it
There's
earlier.
a lot
when the
of
Predator
there's
comment
a
came,
lot
and y'all
of-
went to Ivy. And
there's a lot of deadly nature in there.
I might take it.
That
It's
was
signed.
Sandra, Jerry. That was
Hold on, it's signed Mandalorian Boba Hot Toys.
Oh, just for him.
Statues are moving right now, so the best route forward. What statues though, Duck? I don't know, man. Be careful with Mandalorian stuff. Mandalorian stuff not selling well, signed or not. Be careful what you're doing. What you're doing there.
It's out of my wheelhouse. So
Carl says, I know because I have all of them. Trust me, they're not selling. I paid like $500 for the OG Mando, and you can't get 2 pennies together for that one. Carl says Saudi's tentative offer to Warner Brothers was $70 billion.
There's like a whole bunch
Don't
of
take
people
it,
that are,
Someone's ass
in the
perked
mix.
for $70 billion. I'll tell you that. God
don't
damn.
take it. Don't
But
take
there's
it.
a few companies that are like rumored. That's what I was saying. Like, there's fucking like so many fucking.
Don't take
rumors
that
out
blood
there.
money.
People just pick and choose what they want to believe.
I would have Nate on the show. I don't know. After this comment, it'd be a perfect world having Batfleck back. All right,
Yes.
Yep.
Mr. Popo, what's going on?
I disagree.
That's why he never got his own movie.
Alan Richardson playing Batman.
Nope.
Jerry Hayden.
What's going on,
What's
Jim? Good to
Vibranium
see you,
Jim's
Ray.
comment? Yeah.
I love Keaton bad, but does it stand a chance against Ben?
I think they're gonna get. I think if they stay the route they're going, the next Batman will be similar to the Superman. They'll get an unknown,
please
like
no.
a relatively unknown.
Oh, unknown is good.
Why do
yeah.
you want a known actor to play Batman?
No, unknown
What's
is
the
good.
point?
But when I heard you say similar to the Superman movie, I'm like,
no.
please don't.
I mean, the casting was. Really
I get
good in
it.
that
I get
movie.
it.
The casting will probably go the same route, cheaper, so you get an unknown.
But
that
there's
really
room
fits
to
the
keep them
character
all.
you're written.
The unknown, Batfleck, Pattinson. They just
Kilmer, Clooney.
They just opened the multiverse. Well, not Kilmer, but they just opened the multiverse
AIs.
again
No.
on Peacemaker. What they call the multiverse there in DC, like Infinite Earths or whatever the case is.
Bullshit, man.
Yeah, they just reopened it on Peacemaker, so you got room.
I
to
hate
have
this multiverse crap.
all these different Batmen.
Keaton, I love Keaton, but he doesn't stand a chance against Ben. Look, Jim, Keaton Batman is the only one that cleaned up Gotham for good. Take notes on that, all right?
Good.
He did. He is. He's the only one. If you watch the Flashpoint Batman, when Bruce Wayne is old, Gotham's all cleaned up. He didn't have to be Batman anymore. That universe didn't have a Batman because he fucking took care of it. Pardon my French. Take that. Put that on your toast.
People forgot about them.
He turned into a hippie. So
is here. I don't know why he's not on the show. John keeps the memory of Batfleck alive. With his complaining more than actual Batfleck. Listen, I didn't mention it. All right, I didn't bring it up. God damn.
So anyway, I thought Predator Batman.
Oh yeah, let's get to that. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up. Everyone's good here.
Great segue. Great segue there.
I was asked about it the last 2 freaking weeks in a row.
Okay, let's go. Predator Batman. Then we're gonna get into it.
You fuckers go on to some Batfleck bullshit. I don't even get to see anything.
It's Piggy's fault.
It's fine.
Oh, no, it was Alan's fault. It was someone's fault. Okay, go.
I'm just playing. No, actually, I dug the different direction personally. That I like. Was there stuff like I really didn't like about it? Not really, because it was just refreshing. It was something different. Just to have. Listen, I don't put much weight in a Predator franchise. It doesn't like make or break my day watching a movie if it's bad or good. It's not a series I'm like, oh my god, it's the series I grew up.
Did you feel it was a Predator movie?
Or
was Predators to get your ass to a theater?
No. Here's the way I took it. It's definitely not a Predator movie in the sense of any of the movies we got before, where the Predator is always just the bad guy who shows up for limited amount of screen time, usually more as the movie goes on, and ending in some kind of big fight battle thing. And a human always has to win, which I was getting a little tired of, to be honest with you. So for me, it was nice that I didn't see that same formula for like the 7th or 8th time. And because they ran out of ideas, honestly. I mean, they're going to run out. I mean, they've been out of ideas. That's why now they're doing time travel. Now they're going to different times just to make it fresh enough. So when they give you the same story they gave you in Predator 1, you're like, oh, that's great. And like, same story. It's still just like the human beating the Predator at the end. But anyway, I would say I like that the vibe was different because it just, to me, it was entertaining. That's all I really wanted out of it. It kept me entertained. And I wasn't asking, listen, I don't go into a Predator movie thinking Shakespeare. So I'm not looking for like crazy great dialogue, or I did like that they tied in the Predator story to a very, very simple hero's journey. They just followed that kind of to a T. They gave him pretty much a full arc of, they also made the Predator not follow. This is a Predator who stands out away from the rest of the Predators, or at least that we know of so far. We don't know how many have ever actually defected and been like, I don't have to follow this culture anymore. I'll do what I want. There should be more than one, but this one obviously did, and is kind of doing his own thing now. He's not beholden to
Exactly.
all I'm going to do is
Previous
go to
past.
planets and hunt. And all I'm going to do is go to planets and hunt. And then I bring back trophies, and that's my whole life.
Out of 10.
Which, if you think about it as a real life, it's like, but is that's nothing. And they all die, so they don't even win. So
Spoiler.
I'll get killed by humans. Humans are the real predators. If you look at the series as a whole, they always win. So this was nice because you didn't see a human win. I'll tell you the one thing I didn't like about it, and it was great for their budget because it made their budget really small to not have to hire a bunch of different actors. They just hire 2 actors for the whole movie and then replicate them over body double faces. Just replicate that one dude's face. I got tired of seeing his fucking face. That drove me nuts.
Yeah,
I didn't
one,
need
like, or whatever.
that douchey looking synth dude. They picked the douchiest looking guy. If I saw him at the pool on my vacation, I'd have been picking on him so hard, man. Can't stand it. But anyway,
what are you talking about?
The synth
guy
the only guy in the movie.
They kill fucking like dozens of them.
Oh, the same guy over and over again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
and then the only other person in it's Ellie Fanning. Those are like the only actors in the whole movie.
So what would you give it out of 10?
Other than the guy playing Predator. I would give it like a 7 to 8, somewhere in that range, depending on. That's fair. I definitely got the feel of a more. I don't think they really played music in it, so I didn't get Guardians feel. I got the idea they're putting a team together. So that was
Guardians
a little
feel
Guardians-ish.
right at the end.
Yeah, at the end, because the team came together with the baby, whatever it's called.
Little Grogu
and
little Grogu
the girl who finally got her legs back. I thought that scene was kind of dumb with her legs being separated and fighting.
I thought that was
all right. It wasn't that bad.
I like the way he followed the legs.
The mech was cool. The mech was cool. That was a nice callback to Aliens.
Aliens, yeah.
And probably they've used it before in another movie. I don't watch all the Aliens movies, but that was a big mech. That was a cool big mech. I like that. Overall, I liked it. I would get 7.5. I was call it 7.5. I'll split it right down the middle.
All right, cool.
It wasn't bad. I wouldn't say I wouldn't watch. Here's what I like. I like what Dan Trachtenberg's doing with. I don't really like Prey that much. I don't know what it is. I just had a lot of issues with it when I watched it. But I like the way he's going with the Killer of Killers and this. And honestly, at the end of this, when the I'm not going to give anything away, but when the thing shows up at the end of this movie, I thought that was going to tie into Killer of Killers. Honestly, he got me because that's how you see that one end with the the thing leaving that area. And I'm thinking this is where it's showing up, and we're going to see the live action people from that. And I was like, that would be really cool, but it wasn't that. But
yeah, I think you're going to get.
Who knows? He may combine those characters eventually.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, but also wouldn't surprise me if he sticks with like 2 different things. That we get a sequel, animated sequel of Killer of Killers, and that's where the rumors of like fucking Arnold and shit coming back, and then you'll get a sequel to Badlands.
Yeah, probably. The problem is if they can't do the Arnold live action because it would look like crap.
Keep Arnold out of Badlands.
It would look stupid.
Yeah, I would keep him out.
If you're revamp, I don't want to take too much time on this. I personally just want to say one thing. If you're gonna revamp Badlands and add some pansy ass crap and PG-13 it, don't go off the hype of what happened before. Leave that out of it. Keep it separate. Do your own thing now. Don't bring Arnold into that.
I agree. Do your own thing.
They're going to do this. See him in Killer Killers.
Killer Killers, yeah. We have a special guest here.
Maybe the chick from Prairie again and all of them.
Ben Affleck stopped by. Ben, what's going on, man? Just drop it already.
I'm Batman forever.
Wow. Horrible. Vega, what's going on, Vega? Jesus Christ.
Honestly, I don't even know what Ben Affleck sounds like. I can't hear his voice in my head.
You ever hear yeah, that's fine. Let's move it on. How you doing, man? You good?
Just think of a really depressed guy from Boston. You got it.
Yeah, fuck Boston.
Isn't that every guy from Boston?
I'd be depressed if I was from Boston. That's for
8 months of snow. Sure.
I'd throw myself right off the bridge.
Look at this here. Justin dropping off a super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Best be sending a Christmas ornament to John. I appreciate you for that, man.
You son of a bitch.
I just like John calling everybody that sends a super chat a bitch.
No, I know. I gotta edit it. I gotta take that out. Ignore that, please. I thought about that. I don't mean that. All right, Justin, I appreciate you, brother.
He means every word of it, each syllable.
Wow.
He wants to be etched straight into
Look at
your
this.
soul.
The whole family's getting around the tree tonight. Buckaroo's here.
Oh, fuck me. I'm gone. Bye.
What's going on, Buck?
Wait. Vega, we all missed you, even Jerry.
Yeah, what's
I know.
up, guys?
We all missed
Nah,
you.
not
It's
really.
been a while.
Not really.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. What's going on, Buck?
Okay.
What's up?
The tire on my car popped. Like it didn't happen today, but basically been using the work vehicle. But I'm returning it tonight, so I'm driving to work. Gonna put my spare tire on my car, and
Okay.
then I'll drive it back home. When
Alright.
I initially tried to swap the tire, it wouldn't come off, so I had to buy a mallet so I could
What?
knock it off.
You know this isn't CAA, right? Like we're live, right?
I don't care.
Okay. I thought you wanted me to, I thought you wanted one of us to go. No. Are you okay though? Like nothing happened?
No, I'm good.
Okay, good. Okay,
Was that on the way to buy a statue so it relates to the show?
Yeah, as long as it's no. just kidding.
No,
No, Buck's been busting his ass with work lately.
Good luck,
so
man.
I that's a pain in the ass,
thanks,
man.
man. Yeah,
So did everything work with the mallet? Like you were able to swap it, or you're gonna go do that now?
I'm on my way to work right now.
Okay, but the tire swap, like you're good.
No, I'm using the work vehicle to
Okay.
go to. That's what I've been basically. I've been using it like a loaner.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to my car is at work.
So you're gonna go
own
there
car
and
is at
try to.
work, so I'm
You're gonna
good.
try to swap the tire there now.
Yeah. So that's
Okay.
where I'm headed.
Okay, well, drive safe.
Thanks, man.
You're more than welcome to hang with us while you're there, man.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. That flat. That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I sent you the picture, it looks gnarly. Like the thing, it's not even a flat. It just popped. It exploded.
Jesus.
Yeah, that happened to one of my brothers years ago, and
It
like
just popped like that.
it blew, but it blew bad. Like part of the side fender and everything came off,
Oh
like
wow.
the light, everything.
That's called
Not that
low
bad.
air pressure. Low air pressure.
Just get to
Fast probably the case, right?
just get to your. Just be thankful you weren't on like a highway or something.
Yeah, I was
going-
gonna say. I'm glad
I was on the highway when that happened.
So
That's
my
usually when it
brother-
happens.
or you getting
That's usually
crashed.
when it happens because speed and low pressure creates a lot of heat and makes the air expand, blows the tire. I've done it too. Blew the whole inside out where all that was left was the outer edge, and the inside went flying down the road, and then it rolled. Then I rolled past it.
This is a
Damn,
panel.
man.
This is a panel with a skill set you won't see anywhere. Statues, movies, flat tire repair.
I was changing
Whatever-
that tire. I was like, "Oh fudge!"
Just be careful. Don't change it on the highways. I always see accidents and shit like that. Do it in the parking lot. We'll get there
Yeah,
safe.
yeah, that
Glad you could make it for a little, Buck.
Thank you.
Hey John, it sounded like you were describing some of the stores on the southeast side of Chicago where it'll be like a laundromat, pool hall, and a hair emporium.
next to a pet store.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Live bait.
Let's do this. I have a couple things to talk about. For the anime boys, 38 days until Christmas marked today's date. So 38 days today marked. Around the corner. Around the corner, people. So let's get celebrating. We kicked off today the Everyday Collector Community Family Tree. Christmas tree.
I hope it goes up in flames.
It's not going to go up in flames. You sack of
Oh,
potatoes.
shit. I'm unmuted? Fuck me. Hold on.
Hopefully this is going to be successful. I know a few people Justin is sending over an ornament. So the whole goal here is this tree right here behind.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yes.
I'm here.
Yeah, damn
Shut
it.
your hole, you sack of potato. This tree right here is going to be the tech family tree, the annual tech tree. So hopefully this is going to stick, and this is kind of going to be a new tradition. But what I did is, you can see it in the description, the Facebook group, the YouTube page, Instagram, wherever. I made a post. You can reach out to me as well. And what we're doing is we're just taking in ornaments. We're going
What's
to
going
unbox.
on?
We're going to unbox them live.
Does John know something wrong?
What's he talking about? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Anyways, send in the ornaments. I'm gonna unbox them live, and we're gonna put them on the tree. And that's what it is. It's gonna be the community statue tree, right? That's cool. A little
John.
idea, a little fun. Have some
Okay,
fucking fun,
yeah,
miserable
yeah.
sacks of
Fun,
shit.
Fun. John, question.
You already put ornaments on there.
Real
I had to
question.
fill it.
Real question.
There's still lots of room here. What's the question? For fuck's sakes.
Are your kids going to be able to see this
Yeah,
tree?
don't send me no dicks with bows on them, okay? Just keep it like
Can it?
keep it like PG, like respectful.
Put that
for
on the
fuck's
back of the
sakes. I'm
tree.
doing this live. Just make it fun, but don't send me no fucking. Who's back here, Bucks? Here, hold on. Anyways,
All the X-rated stuff goes on the back of the tree.
Don't send rated stuff. Well, whatever. Just guys, why do you guys have to complicate everything? Just send a fucking ornament so we can celebrate the hobby. Celebrate it.
Did you hear that sentence? Send the fucking ornament so we can celebrate the holiday.
Clip that. Well, I'm trying to do something fun here.
Is it sponsored by PCS? Because you said we're a family.
No, it's not. It's definitely not sponsored by anybody. Well, yeah, maybe we should. No. He says friends of PCS, right?
Fops.
Yeah, Fox. What's it called? Fox?
Fops. FOPS.
Fops. Friends of PCS. That's right. I purposely wanted to make sure I didn't say it, so I remembered. This is no affiliation to PCS, please. Have some fun. I came up with the idea, I think late last year. I said, hey, we'll set up a tree. Anyone wants to send an ornament, we'll get your name. We'll do a shout out live on the show. And the most important thing is, send the ornament. Your name is going to go into, you're going to get a ballot for our 200 episode of Collectors Club, a giveaway we're going to do. All right. So you're going to get a ballot for everyone who sends in an ornament. And that's it. Have some fun with it. I set up like a box at UPS. Address in the description and on the post. Send it there. If you have any questions, reach out to me. And that's it. You get your ballot and we have some fun. Show it off. We'll unbox it live. Who's this now? Big again. We'll unbox it live. And yeah. First one I'm adding to this the a little sentimental value here. From Collecting Weekly. Back in the Collecting Weekly days. I have a Collecting Weekly one. And Zach made me a Collectors Club one. So those are the first two.
Quick question. Are you intentionally full screen?
Correct. I'm showing off the ornaments, the process.
Oh, my bad. I thought my shit was glitching out. So
no, you're good. I'm intentionally full screen. We're going to go back to it. Don't worry, Bug. Don't worry. So Collectors Club. I'll take a picture and off there. But he 3D printed these. So these are the first ornaments on the tree. Awesome. So this is going to happen. You guys send them in. I'll unbox them live. And we'll put them on the tree like this. Fun? Good idea, no?
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. It's just brilliant.
I think when you get a bunch on there, take a better video.
For sure. I'm going to take... tonight, I'm going to take pictures. No,
I'm just saying, because the way the camera is, it's so bright, we can't see the actual.
Well, D-Rock, obviously, D-Rock, you're not going to see it from the camera that's a 900 mile. I'm going to take pictures and video and post them, D-Rock, of course. We're going to show them off up close.
Just making sure.
What I'm hearing is John acknowledges that his room has shit set up right now.
It doesn't have shit set up. It has fantastic setup. Fantastic. It's just the lights are too bright for the camera.
You would have accounted. Someone with a good setup would have accounted for that, I think.
Accounted for what? I'm not going to go buy another camera to get some lights. I'll show it to you up close. You could
have gotten different lights too. That would have been cheaper than a new camera.
Okay.
It wouldn't have mattered what camera you got.
I'm really hoping that you just get. I'm hoping that you just get 20 boxes of moose ornaments.
No, just send them.
Just a bunch of fucking
one.
moose.
You better send one.
I looked at a few and then I was unsure of
moose.
How raunchy I wanted to get with it.
The one thing, if this is successful, well, whether it's successful or not this year, we're going to do it next year again. But one thing I will do next year is maybe kickstart it earlier in October. So that people want to, some people are saying, I want to order one from Etsy. Well, Etsy takes a little bit longer with delivery. So, I don't know. See how it goes. We could do it earlier next year. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's about having some fun. I don't see any other. We're having some fun. Have some fun. You're going to be.
Justin says he did not send a moose.
It's an honor to hang an ornament here in this tree. Consider it an honor. Wow. All right.
The silence speaks.
Tell 'em
The
the
silence speaks for itself. Marlon, what's going on, man? Happy Monday. Nice tree. Thank you, Gamoya.
We're tired of seeing you play with your branches, John.
Wow.
Oh my.
Tree looks
It's the
awesome. I
only-
appreciate you,
the only
Justin.
thing-
Appreciate
I can only hear John speaking.
it. It looks like it, not it wasn't only the tire that went down. It was your
Sounds like a you problem.
Try leaving and coming back.
All right.
Try leaving.
Try
coming
leaving
back.
and don't come back.
No, don't say that. How far? Wow, man. You
He said he couldn't hear me anyway, so what does it matter?
How rude! This man has been through things
It's
today.
like animals.
Well, he has to leave anyway.
No, he said it happened like 3 days ago. He's been driving that car for a weekend. He's cool.
He's back.
T-Rock's like, he's back to
Shows how much I was listening to the story.
Can you hear us now, Buck?
I can hear you guys now.
Fantastic. So there we go, guys.
Yay.
The Tech family tree. This is the first 2025 is kicking off the first year. I hope that in a couple years we need to put 3 trees in here to accommodate the ornaments. We'll see how it goes.
Wow.
Buck, I just want you to know I was telling all these guys how bad your day was and that I really wished you'd come back.
I actually, let me tell you a story. I'm actually really sad. Actually, I wanted to order the sideshow with my
Who
points.
cares?
Who the fuck is that?
Jesus.
I wanted to order that sideshow Krampus ornament, and I didn't get to.
What do you mean?
It's waitlisted. You know?
Really?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Already.
I checked in. I checked in the morning. It was in. It was ready to go by nighttime when I was going to order. Console.
I guess it was popular.
I guess so.
Hopefully
They
nobody
probably
else.
wanted they probably wanted to make a limited batch so they could get it out before Christmas.
Yeah. Hopefully they could get me one out before Christmas.
That's what I heard.
Wow. I heard it all.
Oh damn.
Try saying something, Bug.
Oh, whoa.
I
Oh,
fixed it.
jeez.
Hold on.
Sounds like he got
guys.
pulled over.
Sounds like he's in the pouring rain.
Or when Carol Ann went into the light on Poltergeist.
Well, that was my fault.
What, are you? Sounds like he's playing a record.
But do me one favor. Come out and come back in. That's my fault. Are you there? It worked
That's
now.
what she said.
Try now. It's good.
Fucking D-Rock
Okay.
beat me to it.
All right. Next.
Damn it.
That was too good.
I'm so slow.
Practice safe collecting. This is what I wanted to talk about a little bit, man. We went on
Jesus
a tangent tonight. We went on a freaking tangent. Statue Kingdom. I love you, Statue Kingdom. I love the idea, John. The tree looks great. Can't wait to see everyone's ornaments. Now that's what we're talking about. Krampus is waitlisted. Yep. I know, man. All right. Let's talk about practice safe collecting. Okay. I feel like we don't talk about this enough. I feel like as a hobby, as a community, we don't talk about this enough. Especially this time of year where it's
What
constant.
the hell?
What's up, Alan?
No. Go
The
ahead.
picture? Alan, you only noticing the picture now, Alan?
Yeah, it took me a minute.
It's a little bit, right? It's a little okay. It's to get the message across, Alan. And it's working, clearly.
Is this
But
AI?
this seriously. No, this G-Rock's something before the show tonight, I'm telling you.
Is that
don't
like
talk-
a purple condom or money inside?
That's what it is.
Practice safe collecting, Buck. Anyways, the topic here
I just want to
is
see the prompt. I just want to see the prompt John puts in for these AI images.
You
It's like,
son of a
it's
bitch.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Hey Rob, what's going on? Do people really collect
What?
safes? Maybe locksmiths. All right, Rob, that was.
Practice safe collecting.
Anyways, let's get back to this. Practice safe collecting. I feel like all we talk about is the spending, and that's it. That's what we talk about. We talk about like the financial side of it. So I want to know from you guys: has anything changed from when the year started to where we are today with your spending habits in the hobby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
got like.
And let's try to keep
pre-orders
this
that had
fucking
zero.
legit for a second. Like,
I did. I just said.
okay,
I had 4 pre-orders and I had 0 at the beginning of the year. So
okay. Like, what do you guys take? What do you take? What is your approach to spending money in the hobby and buying statues?
You know what? I have not even a portion. This time last year, I was panicking because I had like probably 8 or 9 POs and they were all shipping at the same time. And I was like, why did I do this to myself? And this year I only have like 2 things that are shipping, and those are from months and months ago. So to not like be overextended throughout the last quarter of the year, to not have all of those shipping fees coming due at the same time, it feels great. It's my first time being in this predicament in a couple of years where I just didn't have like all these statues coming at the end of the year. So I like the feeling to not just have to pay all of these people at the same time and be overextended because I was feeding into the FOMO. Whereas now I don't feel like I have to grab something just because I want it. And what if it's sold out? Because I like the peace of mind of not having all of those POs out there.
Precisely.
So I know my spending has gone down significantly. I gave the example of when Prime One put out the
Right, Sonia?
the avatars. I wanted
Okay.
both of those, but when I looked at the price and I thought about shipping and tariff and all of that, I was like, I'm not about to pay 5 or 6 G's just to get that in. If I want it, I'll get it later. And it just felt good not to have to say, I want those. I got to get it. It's gonna be sold out. I'll never find it on the. It's like, I'll find it. It'll come up. And
For
I'm
sure.
enjoying the piece of just
Just
not
The
Piggy,
peace of mind.
Piggy,
Yep.
just remember that scorpion alien that you didn't order when it first came out, and now you've been like
All
going
right, Al.
crazy
We're
trying to
supposed to
find
be
one.
practicing
John.
safe collecting.
John, can you
Alan
bring
in,
up,
an, Alan in an AA meeting. Just remember what that gin and tonic tasted like on your lips.
John, can you bring up Vega? I think this sums it
I'm
up.
gonna bring up Vega. I think I'm gonna kick Vega, let alone bring him up. Cypher says I started with 1 pre-order. Now I have 25. Vega says
Wow, that's a lot.
money comes, money goes. Collect what you want. Spend your money. You might die tomorrow. See, I think, and that's why I think everyone's different. I think when you have a family and kids, it's a different perspective.
That's why you don't have kids.
Well,
wow.
that's an option there, but
You tell him, Jerry.
Vibranium just saying I'm on the same boat as Piggy. I don't have a ton of pre-orders out there. Justin saying I am done spending. It's more about space. I just think I asked this question to the chat as well. So you guys let us know how you're practicing safe collecting responsibly. I think it's tough, even as new collectors coming into the hobby, right? You turn on. I've heard new collectors, seasoned collectors. Not everybody collects at the same pace, but I've heard people even saying, "Oh, I watch these YouTube shows. All of you guys have such great backgrounds and stuff. I don't want to come on the show." Or I don't think ever, whether you're a YouTuber or whatnot, whether you're watching a review or anything, you should ever compare yourself to another person and their collection. You do you at your pace. You spend your money at your pace. Everyone has a financial place in their life. And you got to do you. Don't worry about what the person next to you is doing. Don't worry about what the YouTuber's doing, what the YouTuber's buying. What the worst is the keeping up with the Joneses. Oh, I got to get this to unbox this, and then 2 weeks later I got to sell it or something. Like, just do you, collect at your pace. Nobody here owes anybody anything, and that's it. Because in this day and age, it's easy to get lost in this whole statue rabbit hole, especially with all these sales, right? We were talking about Hexapus last week.
Yeah.
Those sales, it's 3 for 1 pretty much. So anyone else have anything on this? Can I ask you guys a question? I'll ask you guys on the panel and in the chat. If payment plans, this is for Buck 2, if payment plans weren't a thing, do you think you'd still be collecting?
Yes, but
Yeah.
I would still be collecting. I'd probably like be more selective than I am. I still don't even do payment plans in the traditional way. The only payment plan I ever do is the PayPal Pay in 4. But I'll never. Oh, I've only ever done it once, and then I canceled the piece. I did a payment plan with Sideshow for their Magneto, and then I
Yeah.
canceled it.
Okay.
I recommend like a good way to collect for people. Just swoop within the aftermarket. Find some like poor vulnerable collector
Jesus.
that spent too much money on something and take advantage.
Yeah, take advantage. Bury the hobby even further than it is. Okay. I think payment plans are dangerous. Or they can be dangerous for sure. It's just like tricking the mind, right? I could get this statue over here for $120 a month, oh, wait a second, I can get this one for 100. Well, at the end of the day, you're spending the same amount, but
Yeah.
I mean,
now you got 10 statues and you're spending
Exactly.
$1,200 a month on your POs.
All you gotta
I mean,
do
you
is
should-
just do one after the other, and you will never get overwhelmed.
How about when this might get a little thing, but I've heard horror stories where people decide to buy statues instead of pay their bills. It should never get to that point.
Yeah, because if they turn your lights off, you can't see the statues.
Well, under any
You can
circumstance,
turn the light up on the statues.
if you ever get to the point, where
Put a
you have
statue in your kitchen, in the bathroom, you got light everywhere. Just get them all with light ups.
if you ever get to the point where you have a bill in your hand to pay and a deposit on a statue and you don't know what to do, I will give you my personal phone number is what I'll do.
That's not a collecting problem at that point. That's an issue. That's a
that's an
but
addict.
it starts somewhere. It starts somewhere. It starts somewhere. And that's what I want. I know a little bit of it. We went from fun, a little serious, but this came to me today. I've been thinking about it. And it's not just about, I'd say under the umbrella of practicing safe collecting is how you're purchasing this stuff as well. All right. I wouldn't go through payment plans with companies. You know how we've advocated here. I'd set up my own payment plan in my separate bank account or in a piggy bank here, something like that. Because
a piggy bank. How offensive.
It's been proven because you see companies like, you know, what happened with XM and Tweet and even Prime One for that matter. Prime One, okay, they have their history and that's fine. You know you're going to get your product, but it's not the principle. Is if I paid a statue off in full and it's getting delayed an extra 2 years, no. Here's your NRD. I'll hold on to my money. You get the 10%. Fine, I'll give you the 10%. I'm not giving you the full amount. No, don't give these companies. I don't want to hear this out of sight, out of mind. No, be responsible. Put on your big boy pants, big girl pants, and for fuck's sakes, take some initiative. I don't hear it. Come on, that's not how you approach life. That's not how you approach life. Right, Alan? Alan's like, I just put everything on my platinum Amex.
I don't do payment plans.
Yeah.
But as far as practicing safe collecting, I find that if I use plenty of lube, the whole procedure goes a lot smoother.
All right, Alan, I'll give you that one.
I think it would be worth it. Go ahead, Biggie.
Now I was gonna say Buck had mentioned just do one after the other as far as when you're doing the POs. And a lot of times when people have multiple POs out there, it's tied in with that FOMO, and they're like, okay, I got to get this one and this one and this one, or I'm almost done with this one, so I can get one more.
It's never enough.
And then you have at least 5+ POs out there, because generally, if you free up that money, you see the Spider-Man, and then you want the Venom to fit it.
Of course,
now they're both.
It's not realistic. And you know when you realize it? You realize it when you have a 20 POs or 100 POs, whatever the hell, and it's like, well, that's your mortgage payment. No.
So like, I think, well, when you hit 20 POs, like you got a lot of stuff at that point. You got to know what your finances are. However, like, instead of just saying like, it's not wise, I think in terms of something you can do, if you do want to get a bunch of stuff, like literally do it one after the other. Look at the trends in the industry and just understand that most things are not going to sell out immediately. If you want a sideshow piece, you're not obligated to give them your money instantly. It's going to be there 2 months down the line, 3 months down the line. I feel like 3 months is enough for you to pay off like one statue, even if you're doing smaller payments, you know, and you can do an extra one on top. Just
join that wait list. Yep.
Except for that Christmas ornament.
Christmas ornament. Well, if you don't have $50 and you can't do 50. You're not supposed to do $50 on the like.
I was deciding between the ornament and the apples. Okay.
Oh man, John, if you're that broke, you can't be in the hobby.
No, I wanted to use the points. I have points. I wanted to use points, bro.
Even worse.
Buck, keep on going, Buck.
But Buck, I think it's the FOMO, Buck, because like you make a good point with Sideshow, but then if it's like something you saw on the Prime One showcase and you're like, oh man, I gotta get this, I gotta get
You
that.
get in that sucked into that hype. Yes.
When is the last time? When is the last? Because FOMO, I guess, in the end, the whole concept of FOMO, for the most part, it's irrational. Like especially on the specific company we mentioned with Sideshow and Prime One. When's the last time you seen a Prime One statue sell out and pre-order? And like
the endoskeleton.
Did it happen quickly?
Fairly quickly, the endoskeleton, from what I can remember.
Like how quickly are we talking about?
Vega would
like
be
a couple months, or like you know what?
The last one I would say hit kind of what we used to think of as quick sellout was the bonus version for the Superman Hush quarter scale.
Superman Hush. Yeah. All right, let's assume that is a massive outlier. The vast majority of pieces do not sell out from Prime One or Sideshow. You do not need to feel Prime One or Sideshow. You do not need to feel like particularly inclined to put down money on these things immediately.
Yeah, but I don't want to be hypocritical because that's the way I want the hobby to go. I want the hobby
but also, like, you more often than not, your waitlist converts and you jump on it.
Listen, I want the hobby to go that way, but that's why we're having this
John
discussion
wants FOMO,
now.
But he also wants healthy collecting.
Yeah, because you got to understand that, hey, you aren't entitled to anything in this hobby, right? That you're not entitled. I think there's too much entitlement. You don't if you don't have enough money in the bank account, you're not entitled to the statue. Like, think about stuff like that.
You're not entitled to the old way of collecting neither, John.
Oh, I am entitled because it's for the overall health. It's for the overall health of the community.
Things aren't health of the community. Things aren't FOMO.
Things aren't working. FOMO. Things aren't working with the way things are.
It goes both
They're
ways.
They're backtracking. It doesn't go both ways. I'm sorry. They're backtracking. Companies are reverting to the lower ESs, and
I think that's a sign of worse health.
My thing is. I don't think
they're not maybe if you like I don't think they're necessarily the relationship between like whether like collecting is good for the collector in terms of the aftermarket and the companies are making a lot of money. It's not necessarily a direct correlation.
Yeah, but to your point with the aftermarket, okay, it doesn't mean anything because even if the piece is cheap in the aftermarket, it doesn't mean you should 10 pieces go for sale at $500 a piece when they originally retailed for $1,000. It doesn't mean that you should necessarily go after the 10 pieces at $500 just because they're cheaper. That's another big issue is the secondary market and people saying, "Well, I gotta get this deal. I have no choice. I have to get this deal." Well, you have to get this deal if you can make it work. I'm not your financial advisor, but I just feel like these kind of things we don't really discuss these kind of things, and it's good to shine a light on it. You don't need to get the piece.
I think people are less likely to fall prey to FOMO with aftermarket things because you're not really gonna ask someone like if it's not you can't fall prey to that kind of stuff in the same way it'll happen if you have a bill like to just taking money out of your account. If you can't pay the guy the full price for the thing, you can't pay the guy the full price for it, so you won't get it. If you don't have the money, you don't have the money.
You'd be surprised.
I honestly would be, but I'm sure it does happen.
What's going on,
Zella? Like someone might 100%. Pay like for a statue in the aftermarket. But even 100%. Then, I feel like it's not going to be like an immediate decision where it's my bill is due now and the statue is due now. I think it's more likely to be a case where they have 2 weeks to the end of the month and they think it's going to work out somehow. I'm going to buy the statue now. And then the like 2 weeks come.
It doesn't work
and they don't have the money. Yeah, it doesn't work out. So it's not more like an immediate facing decision. Still bad, you know? How can people avoid that? Can you tell us, Sean? By increasing the FOMO?
By being responsible, and just be by being responsible. If you can't buy it today, wait. If you can't buy it later, you continue to wait. These are not necessities. These aren't. You don't need this to survive. It's a hobby. It's fun. It's kind of why we don't talk too much about. Oh, what did you pre-order? What did you? Yeah, we have it here once in a while, but I've never wanted to necessarily emphasize, oh, well, this person has this coming in and that coming in. And it's like, I feel like it puts in I feel like there's a viewership where people sit back and see, hey, I can't keep up with that. Should I be in this hobby? Should I not be in this hobby? Yeah, you could buy one piece a year. Of course you can be here and enjoy this hobby. There's no reason to. You don't need to keep up with the Joneses to be in this hobby.
You know what? You're 100% right. Even the good aftermarket is a luxury. We don't need that. We honestly don't need to have that. Like
You
it could
don't.
keep being the way it is right now. I want the shooting to continue
No. Look at
indefinitely.
this. X-Men exclusives in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. Nerding with Nate. I've had to get a second job sometimes to pay for a piece. Sometimes you got to safe
God
collect
have mercy.
if you really want it. Prioritize life. The outcome isn't pretty. There's no saying it. I think a lot of people have been in that instance where you don't want to necessarily touch the main family income. You get a secondary job, and that's you got to do what you got to do to collect. But this hobby should never ever make you like overextend yourself. This is fun, man. If you start sweating thinking about the credit card bill at the end of the month because you bought a statue, Anthony, of course, bye. It's Anthony. You worked your magic with the Frank. I need the Krampus, Anthony. I need the Krampus. Hope you're doing well, man. Happy Monday. Mr. Popo says retired. And then get out of your head the mindset of I'll buy it and then worst comes to worst I could sell it. You're not selling it for what you bought it in this market. So that you really need to learn.
So what kind of techniques can you do to make yourself less susceptible to FOMO? I know we've been saying that's the cause of people buying things they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like what can you do?
I can give you some examples. What did he say?
Electroshock therapy.
Jesus Christ. Right to the nipples. You get the car battery and you put
exactly. That'll do it.
This is what I would say to do. I've been there, done that, right?
With the
buy a piece you really want. No, with both actually. Let me tell you, it'll change your life. Forget payment plans. As crazy as this sounds, do not do payment plans with the companies. It works. It works. Maybe that's my advice. You're gonna buy a piece, manage your own finances. And you know what? If you put $30 on a statue, $60 on a statue, and that baby takes a year, 8 months, 2 years, and you get to the end of it and you say, hey, I have all this money saved up, and you know what? I'd rather keep it saved than buy the statue. Boom. You'll lose $60.
I agree with you, John. The problem is it's highly unlikely. No,
I'm not gonna. That's fine. I can only speak. I can only give you through my experience in this hobby. I can only give you my experience. I can't make you do anything. You can listen to it. You don't listen to it. Right. That's what I would say. Number 1 step. Number 2 step is before you pre-order anything, sit and think about it a little bit. Prime 1, beautiful marketing. Same with Sideshow for the most part. I'll start with Prime 1. Boom, we're gonna give us our showcase, and right after the showcase, baby, you can buy the Red Sonja. Oh man, everybody was talking about the Red Sonja. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. She's still there. There was no need to pre-order right away. There was no need to get on a payment plan and start paying Prime 1. There's no need. Still there. Sit back, think about it a little bit. You don't know what pieces will come out from now to 2 years from now. What may interest you, what may not. Stuff like that. Take it back. Don't feel rushed. We want to get the market to that point, and then we're going to have to learn how to, if you're pressed with FOMO, how you're able to choose, pick and choose. That'll be for another episode. How you're going to pick and choose pieces.
I would say add several layers of friction between yourself and the purchase. So whenever you buy something, delete your credit card information and your address information from the website, so that every time you want to make a purchase, you have to actively put that stuff in again. And you in the moment you get to think about it before you make an impulse buy. Don't make purchases on your phone. Only do it through your computer.
Yeah.
These kind of things. And then if you want to go really hardcore, install a child lock thing on your computer, like the parental controls. So you have to put in a password to go to sideshow.com.
Or you know what you do? Put a dog collar around your neck and give the button to your wife. So to Anthony's point, I remember this. It's no different than how department stores used to allow for layaway programs. If anyone is here is old enough, the only difference with what I can remember, Anthony, from layaway programs, I'm not that old. I'm born in '91. Well, what I can remember from layaway was you'd go in almost on a payment schedule. What's different with the statues is you could pay your NRD and that statue is held for you. With layaway, it wouldn't be necessarily that you'd put I don't know. I could be wrong. You put a deposit. You'd have to keep those payments going. With the
I think he
statues,
means like a payment plan. It's the same as a
that's what he's
payment
referring
plan.
to.
Layaway.
Yeah, that's what he's referring to. But at least with the statue
It's the
companies,
same thing.
with the statue companies, you don't have to do the payment plan. You can do your little NRD, 10%, and you worry about the rest. What else? Is there anything else that's important here? We could do this as a multi-episode show, but the power needs to go back to the collector. It's not. I think I love the companies, support the companies you love, but the power needs to stay with the collector. We're the ones that hold the money. It's the company's job to make us. You got to treat that money like your soldiers. It's the company's job to incentivize us to spend the money right now. If you're not doing that, hold on to the money. Hold on to the money. FlexPay is similar to layaway. Not agreeing with FlexPay either. Good old-fashioned bank book, handwrite it, Excel it. Good old-fashioned back in the day, where you take the money out of the paycheck and boom. It's so easy. Everything's in the palm of your hand. Don't tell me you can't do it. You can open the bank account from your home. The other thing I'd recommend doing, get a credit card, go to your bank. I don't care. If you're not responsible with credit, we're not talking about the people that can't handle credit cards. We're talking about the people who can handle credit, be responsible and stuff. That's what I'm talking about here right now.
But those are the people that don't need this advice, John.
I don't agree.
I was going to say the same thing.
I don't agree. I think those people are spending uncontrollably because they think they can. I don't think they necessarily monitor how much money is leaving the credit card or leaving the bank account. I think they're spending recklessly. I think
you're not talking about the responsible person.
Then yeah, because
I'm talking.
They're spending.
No, when I say responsible person, I'm saying the person
you mean not responsible.
No, when I'm saying responsible person, I mean the person that is paying the card off on time, can
So
manage.
what's the problem?
Here's the problem. They're spending uncontrollably. You're paying it on time, but you're not putting anything to savings. Just spending uncontrollably. My thing is, hold on, if I finish the point, maybe I can finish the point. If get a credit card, separate the credit, get a separate credit card with a good rewards point program, okay, and with a set limit, 3,000, 5,000, even 1,000 to get you going, and that's your limit. That's $1,000 limit. That's it. There's no I need to increase it. That's the only thing you use for collecting, is that $1,000 limit. So if you get 2 pre-orders, 2 NRDs, and you're going to use the credit card, use the credit card for the NRDs, and then you start calculating these statues are going to come out at this point, because you can overpay a credit card. You can always overpay a credit card and use it, and work it like that. Separate the collecting from the main household income and expenditures. Separate it.
I don't recommend anyone get a credit card for collecting. That's a terrible idea.
I don't agree.
Unless they're an actually responsible person, but the kind of people you're giving advice are not. So I don't know.
How do you know that? Who do you know the people here that are listening are?
You're looking for the perfect person to give perfect advice to.
I don't.
Even if not a credit card, maybe have a certain amount, like what you spend in a quarter. So maybe have that going to a separate account that you label like.
Okay, if you can't handle exactly, do that. Get a prepaid card. Like I don't know. I'm not going to say anything.
I want everyone on the panel to just take a second and just look around left and right and behind you, and tell me what's responsible about what you've done.
Well,
now I'm at work.
This is a correct. Well, I'll tell you. That's a good question. It's a good question.
Close your eyes, Buck, and imagine you in your room, and then look around.
Yeah, just get a wife. Anthony's right. There you go. That's probably the best advice. That'll end real quick. That's fine, but again, it's spending. Alan, I can guarantee you're paying your light bill and your mortgage, or if you're mortgage free, whatever, your rent or whatever. You're paying your expenses, right, Alan?
Yes, sir.
So you're putting a little bit more money towards the statues, but you're spending and everything's covered.
I make sure that my expenditures are taken care of first.
There you go. So then you're collecting responsibly.
But this is not a responsible hobby.
Well,
Alan, John,
that's
John,
what
has,
that's what
John,
we're trying
John
to.
has perfect advice for you. Get yourself $1,000 credit card.
Credit card.
I'm sorry if you can't. I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I don't know if I don't know. If you
I mean,
can't,
John, what
very
no,
nature,
Alan
basically
is right.
what you were
very
just about to say,
nature.
John.
I
sorry.
if you can't yeah. So if you can't manage, listen. If you can't manage $1,000 credit card, this hobby is probably not for you.
No, that's the kind of person that pays for the statue instead of the light bill. Like the person
So
that
then
can't handle the
I'm gonna give you my
$1,000 credit
personal
card.
phone number. And we gotta talk. We gotta personally talk.
You're gonna talk to a lot of people, John.
Then that's fine. We'll talk to a lot of people.
I'm just saying it's not practical. They shouldn't get the credit card.
Okay, credit card, bank account, like Piggy said. Regardless, get something with a limit, so that it sets that limit, and you cannot exceed that limit. So if you have a $15,000 savings account, take 1,000 if you want, or save up. Right, save up in the year. Let's say you want to get into collecting, and you see a bunch of nice stuff. You see, save up a little bit of your paycheck.
Like, all these
It
things you're
works.
saying are so counter to the issues that we mentioned. You're saying wait, save up, and before we're talking about FOMO. You're like telling to the
No,
person that
you were
has
talking
no
about FOMO. You were bringing FOMO. You brought FOMO.
Okay, I brought it up. Other people talked about it. You didn't. Maybe you didn't. So
So
like,
what? So you can't. So you can't collect responsibly and have
basically, to
FOMO.
the person that has impulse control, you're like save for a year and then buy what you want at the end. Come
Well,
on.
impulse control. What do you want me to go there? Cattle prod you? Like, what's the matter with you? Impulse control. You want me to cattle prod? I'm just giving you some tips that you can follow. I can't hold your hand and baby you, put you in a straitjacket, hypnotize you. I'm giving you some tips. I'm sorry. If you can't manage $1,000 credit card, then you need to possibly maybe reevaluate what's going on in your life. Yeah. I'm sorry to say, like this collecting.
Telling someone to reevaluate is not going to make them stop the bad habits.
Okay, well, telling something, anything I'm saying here right now is not going to make someone stop the bad habits. Anything. I'm just giving you some advice and some tips that I've used personally.
I think Buck is going to take that tire bunny and buy a statue with it.
Alan, you know how I avoided that? I bought the tires first before I
You're collecting responsibly. Bro.
Excellent. All right.
Don't
overspend.
I take advantage of deals. I like to buy things cheaply, and in all the years I've been in the hobby, I rarely ever pre-order. It's bitten me in the ass a few times, but more often than not, it's paid me dividends.
But it's not about pre-ordering. Even though you're not pre-ordering, spending on that aftermarket gets you into a pickle as well.
And
shopping off the deals.
I think it's harder to get screwed, like shopping in the aftermarket, like in terms of like making bad decisions. It's more difficult just because of I feel the main reason for people making poor decisions is the payment plans, not like having to make a bulk, like just pay all in at once.
You don't think someone sitting in a bank account will take the money and just send it to get the deal? I don't know, man.
I don't think so. I think in general, most people don't even have, like, most of the collectors in the hobby don't have as much disposable income to just say, I'm buying $1,000 plus statue, like just straight up. And from like a lot of people are living check to check. And most people, what they do is, even if they're below a low average earner, they will live like right up to the edge of their means. And so they don't have any extra money. So they're not necessarily going to have just like a large sum of money to just put towards a statue.
So do you think you should be collecting at that point?
It's not about what you should or shouldn't do. They're doing it, and you're trying to give
but
those
I'm asking
people
you,
advice. Telling them to stop is not like gonna work.
Do you think they should be collecting at that point?
Yes. However, I think they should change, because telling them they should just stop collecting is not that collecting is the problem. Is that they need to change their habits.
Well, but collecting becomes the problem if you're, like you've said, if they're near the edge, they paid their bills, they're near the edge, and they're on top of that, they see they're near the edge, and they're still collecting. How does that make sense?
You rarely, if ever, hear people be like up to their neck with like just straight up buying. It's always pre-orders and payment plans.
Yeah,
that's when you see
and
people
also,
like, I've taken too much on. It's pre-orders and payment plans.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Jay.
we
not
opened.
not buying in the aftermarket.
we opened it with that payment plans have to disappear, but I've had my own cross with collectors that it's 200 this week, 300 next week, 400 next month, 500 next month, and you feel like you're not feeling it, but you're feeling it. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to. This doesn't necessarily have to be only geared towards the collectors with a lower income or that are tight to the edge. This could be someone with money. Just because you have money, a steady flow of income, you could still be spending money irresponsibly, not putting money away.
Saying.
Not putting money away. So that goes more to my point. If someone with money is looking at deals on the aftermarket, I could take $500 from my account because I have money in it, $1,000 from my account. These are good deals. I'll just keep buying, accumulating. You won't feel it right away, but that money, as opposed to going towards, let's say, savings or a building that for the future, it's just going towards collecting, and you don't notice it necessarily right away. You're getting caught up on the deals in the aftermarket because I've heard stories of people doing that in the aftermarket, just spend, deal. And then at the end of the year, they look and say like, holy mac. And you see a lot of it actually recycled. They'll buy it on the aftermarket and then hold it a couple weeks and put it back up for sale. That's what you see more of on that end.
I think that's where like supers come in as a valuable like community resource. Where like when these people put it back up on the aftermarket, we can help them and take it off their hands for a lower price.
Random says low income earners are not the number one market for luxury clothing brands and bags, are they?
Are the number one market.
Are the number one, sorry. What did I say? Not
yeah. But I think it said are.
I'm
gonna come in from this in a different angle real quick. I think people should make budgets. I think if you make a budget and the budget doesn't show that you make enough money to collect, it's going to be pretty hard for you to figure out how to collect. So there is a little bit of a how much do you make versus how much you can afford to buy fun things outside of taking your girl to dinner or boy to dinner, whatever. This doesn't have to be a sex thing, but it's like things like that you're already going to do, whether you collect or not. Because if you're working, you're gonna want to do some fun stuff. You got to relax. You got to everything costs money, so you're gonna do that stuff anyway. This is like a very, very farther out thing than going out to eat, taking somebody to do a fun thing, going to watch a movie. Those things will always you'll do those first, and those cost money too. So if you do a budget based on what you actually are bringing in, a lot of people won't do a budget because they're scared of what they're gonna see. Let's be honest about it. Mm-hmm. But you should do a budget. And if you do a budget, honestly, I follow percentage rules for my purchases. With vehicles, I would never spend over 30% of what I'll have, like what I have in the bank or in the year, or what I'll have in the year in the bank based on my budget. With collecting and any other like fun things, 10%. So unfortunately, I think it is a little bit of a how much money do you have thing. Because you're not going to buy Prime 1 pieces if you don't make any money. If you do, you're going to put yourself in a bad position. And you definitely don't want to go get a credit card if you don't have a lot of money to pay the card off and get in a worse position. So you have to be careful with that too. Being said, I think if we're going to try to take the how much money do people have, can they even collect off the table? The only thing I would say is don't spend money you don't have. Don't just expect for you to have the money in 7 or 8 months or a year. I wouldn't make a purchase if I didn't have the money in that moment. Like, in other words, if I made the purchase and then all of a sudden somebody sent a thing and was like, all right, this statue will be here tomorrow, I wouldn't have got the PO if I couldn't pay that statue tomorrow. So maybe the best option is to have a separate account for fun things that you put a percentage of your money in. When that percentage of money builds up to a point where it's not going to hurt you to buy a piece here or there. The problem is in this hobby, and I faced this too in the beginning, you get really, when you first start in it, you're like buying a lot of stuff. Like you're just everything, you want everything. You're like, this is the character I remember. That's the character I remember. That's the thing. Oh, now they have this. Oh, look, now he's doing this. He's in this position. And I can't believe that there's a Batman statue and it's this version that I remember that I love so much. And Wolverine and all these characters that you like, anime, whatever. And you just kind of go on a bender for that first couple of years until you start paring like your collection. I mean, some people don't ever pare it down, but I've become a lot more focused over the last like 2 or 3 years, pared some stuff down, bought a thing here or there, but like I'm really down to like 1 or 2 a year kind of things. I hadn't even PO'd anything for over a year until this year, and I got a couple of things on PO, but I honestly think making a budget is the smartest thing that covers all these bases you guys are talking about without FOMO or no FOMO. You shouldn't spend money you don't have. If you are, you might get away with it for a while, but eventually that medical bill is going to come up that you weren't expecting, or that car repair that you weren't expecting that you haven't saved up for.
The vet
you
bill.
really should follow some budgeting rules. You really should.
What are you trying to say, D-Rock, about cars?
Ali says this here on the Facebook page. Couldn't agree more. Thank you for bringing this discussion up. None of the statue groups point this out. Sometimes the craving of wanting a new statue overpowers the important obligations. For example, paying for a doctor appointment or getting your car new tires.
Right.
And that can definitely be dangerous. Pretty much an addiction.
There's a fix for that. That was the other thing I was going to say, but go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Nathan goes on to say, this isn't true enough. 2 years collecting statues and 4 years collecting heavy. It's a huge addiction, especially when deals on Hexapus, Sideshow, and Prime 1. They're having huge deals on stuff. From what I've learned, it'll always be there. My thing is, if you really need it that bad, use your collecting to fund the hobby. Been wanting to make a video on this topic, so it's great others feel this way. A lot of times you hear this because there is a big chunk of collectors that do have more spendable money than others in the hobby. And I think what's important about that is just don't compare yourselves to the others. Right? You see people with statues every week. That's their whole thing, right? If they can afford it, they can do it. If they're practicing safe collecting, that's them. We're not all the same. Everyone's at a different stage in their life.
But that's why we keep certain people around, like Jerry, so we can look at their minuscule collection and their low number of pre-orders, and we could feel better about ourselves.
The guy without his camera on, right? Fine. All right. And then you look at the climate of collecting. You made a post today, Vega. Talking? You made a post today, Vega, on.
Thank you for all you do, Jerry.
On the statue collectors board.
Appreciate you.
Talking about some late statues from a company, right? And we're seeing that as a trend. You see, Prime 1's having late, PCS. I think that's who you mentioned. Tweeterhead, we see their predicament. XM. It's keep the money close to home. That's what I say. We could continue this. It doesn't have to be all one episode. You guys have anything else you want to throw in there? On the whole, I think D-Rock kind of said it. Don't spend money you don't have. Easier said than done. Especially if you're having a stressful week, stressful month, stressful year. You want to have some enjoyment. Yeah. But, man, life is right now. Economically, I'm seeing things happen with house prices, interest rates, and stuff. And I think it hits people differently, too. If you have family, if you have kids, a wife, it's different. I'd be great to buy a statue. I could buy a statue anytime. Ali mentioned tires. I just put 4 new tires on the van. That's a statue right there, pretty much. House needs repairs. You got to think about that stuff. So, yeah, that statue's going to give you that short-term enjoyment, but don't lose sight of the important things in life. Take that family trip with the kids. All right. What's that guy in America, the older gentleman that speaks finances? You guys know his name?
Warren Buffett?
Kramer?
No, Buffett.
Kramer?
No. I don't think it's Kramer.
Warren Buffett.
Not Kramer.
Right.
All right, we'll leave it at that for now.
Or Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey, that's it.
If I don't have a family, can I spend my money on Polystone instead?
Well, you do whatever you want, but as long as your expenses are taken care of and you have a little nest egg, because Buck, one day you're gonna grow old and you're gonna need someone to wipe your ass, and guess what? Polystone's not
Guess what?
good.
No. Guess what, John? I'll just die then with my
No,
polystone
how
next to
could
me.
you? Right? No, come on. Let's be
Or
real, right?
I'll live the rest of my life with my ass dirty.
I don't know,
But
man.
just
Oh my
get mixed
God.
media, Bucks. Just get mixed media.
Oh, mixed media works, but no. In all seriousness, you do. Like I said, everyone's life is different. Just collect within your means. Collect within your means. Don't overextend yourself trying to keep up with the Joneses. The hobby's here. We want it to continue to grow through a healthy life cycle of collectors collecting responsibly. Good?
Yes, sir.
We're good.
Okay.
Yep. Now that you sucked all the fun out of it.
Oh, so Jesus Christ. Okay. I'll continue to suck the fun out of it. Supercraft. Just a quick mention. They sold out of the Superman. Good news, though, for people who ordered this. Not so good if you were on the fence in regards to the cape. We know that they gave you the S cape was the primary cape they were giving you. And then you can pick up this swooping cape as an add-on. Well, now that it's sold out, they've gone back on that and they've said now they're including both capes into the purchase. So if you're someone who purchased this statue and paid the full amount, they're going to be giving you that money back because they're going to be including this cape in the original purchase.
Oh, that's
payment. Yeah,
that's a smart
payment plan
move.
you're going to get as well. Listening, right, Alan?
Yep, that's a smart move.
That was a very
totally
smart move, I
agree
think.
with that.
Yeah, that was a smart move. I think it makes sense. It makes sense
Yep.
because to make the collectors pay for that extra cape, this way at least now you can have the back characters highlighted, and you don't have to pay extra for that. Makes sense. Other than that, I think that was it with this. The stuff that was coming out this year delayed. Transformers, Batman's delayed till next year, so keep your pants on. With LBS, I wanted to just give them a shout out.
Yes,
Could
sir.
save this to Friday, but hate the product, love the product, whatever you got to give this company a lot. You got to give them props from where they were the last couple of years to where they've been able to pull themselves to with their lineup of statues. I'm going to show you some photos here. They just did a con overseas. They had their Justice League at a show, Justice League setup. And man, like I said, love it or hate it, like that's a lineup of third scale statues.
Look at that Martian. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well presented.
Yes, sir.
The Batman through these photos was growing on me a little bit. I know people have their quirks, paint and this and that, but man, like I said, from where they were to where they've been able to pull themselves today, good on them. I just wanted to give them a shout out because they deserve it. Some other good photos here, close-ups.
You know,
Look at that
for some collectors, it's the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, and for some collectors, it's the other way around. So when
What
you
does
see
that mean?
something, I'll let you look that up on your own. This is not class time, but
It's not about class, but what are you
when
saying?
you see like this whole collection, right,
Yeah.
this whole lineup,
Yeah.
regardless of how you may feel about individual pieces on their own, seeing it as a lineup can elevate it all to look more impressive than it does individually. And
Fantastic.
some people I find collect. It's not in general. I just find that certain people at times will buy things for the collection. So they buy it for how it will look within the grand scheme of everything that they have versus that individual piece having all of the qualities that they're looking for in a singular statue, if that makes sense.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree
Okay.
completely.
Very
Okay, and
prestigious.
and I think what LBS is doing really well is that whole and creating the image of that whole.
Yeah, the whole.
Yeah.
I thought you meant hole, like actual hole, like hole in the ground. I agree with you completely with that sentiment. Not necessarily the individual pieces, but them all together and how they display together.
Mhm.
For sure. But I just feel like even what they've been able to put together in that time frame, I give kudos to them. I'm hoping that they can deliver. You got Superman, Batman out. I think Wonder Woman's next, and then I think it's Aquaman, Flash, Green Lantern, and then Martian. Or actually, it should be Martian before Green Lantern. I don't know if Green Lantern went up or yet.
It hasn't gone up for.
It hasn't gone up yet. So probably be honest. But
I
this
wonder
is
how
when
many
I'm, like,
people.
What?
Go ahead. I was going to
No,
say.
no.
I just wonder how many people have asked about those pedestals.
Yeah, like for me, this is how I would like to display my 1/3. Is it exactly like when someone asks me, "Oh, how do you like this?" Eye level, you can appreciate everything. You need a crap ton of space, but this would be my ideal display, that museum look. Just wanted to give him a shout out.
Very prestigious.
Keep up the good work. Because I remember Vega, we were doing our report cards, and we were like, I remember specifically saying that they just broke up with XM, and they're still going to be trying to find themselves individually and coming out of the woodwork. And I think they've done that this year.
Yep.
They've done a much better job, yes.
Yeah. Scavenger hunt, quickly. Let's do this, man. I appreciate you, Vega, doing this every week. Getting this together. Today is F is for family. Oh, so shiny. Let's put a smile on that face. Kicking off for family, we got the E.C. Comics Family Trio. This is by Statue Kingdom. The Crypt Keeper, the Vault Keeper, and the Old Witch there on the left. All sculpted by Randy Bowen in the early 90s. In the center for shiny is Sideshow's Black Widow in that black gloss suit. And then you got Sideshow's Juggernaut smiling for the camera. Love to see it. Appreciate you, Statue Kingdom. For family, we got Matthew. Submitted this one, the PCS Turtles. That counts.
Almost there.
Almost.
Thank
you, Matthew. Zello shared for family Clive, Jill, and Torgal from Final Fantasy. So shiny is the Motoko from Ghost in the Shell.
Okay.
Love to see it. And then Put a Smile is the Prime 1 Joker. Very nice. Our very own Vega for family. You got Cable and Cyclops.
They look good together.
For shiny, you got Archangel's Wings.
Always.
And a little smirk from Mystique for the smile.
Nice.
Yep, love to see it. Evan, it's me, Evan. Godzilla, father and son.
Gazuki. Yeah, man. Oh, man.
For smile, the She-Hulk, which gives me a little vibes of like the Bishojo line. Whatever it's called.
Bishujo? Yeah.
Bashiji, suck you to me, baby.
Yep.
That line.
Yeah, it is very reminiscent.
Yeah. And then for shiny, we got a couple of Bowens there.
Okay.
Got some glossiness there. You'll love
Those
to see
bones
it.
look good.
Theo, for family, the perfect family photo. The LBS Batman Bat Fam on the back of the base. That was pretty cool. Smart thinking there. For shiny, the coins on the Penguin Prime 1. Loving to see that. And then the Joker Say Cheese for the smile. Love to see it.
A bunch of Batman, but no Batfleck? Come on now.
Love it.
What were you thinking?
This is from Jack. F is for family. The Joker and Harley DC bombshell statue. It's one you don't see too often. For shiny, it's the DC KO #1 Dark Side foil cover. It's me, Evan, would like to see that one.
Yep.
I used to love those foil covers.
Nothing like a good foil behind a statue. And then for Put a Smile, it's the 3rd scale Prime 1 Harley with the Jester suit. The Jester portrait with the smile. Justin, Sharon, I'm going to say this is maybe family and smiling.
Could be.
Could be. Shiny, maybe even in the claws. One for all, the picture there. In the Venom Wolverine. Venomized Wolverine.
I think the Venom Arise has a bit of a gloss to it as well.
Yep.
Or the Iron Man behind.
True. It's a picture with everything. Even the TV has a bit of shine to it there.
TV looks like it needs to be wiped down a little bit. I see some smudges.
It was yelling at the screen watching
How
our
can you
show,
see the bottom
probably.
of the screen? You got the PlayStation in the way.
I can't stand that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some room feng shui, okay?
That's next episode. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate you. Tommy, I want to say this. I don't even know which character this is. I want to say what's the little beast? Is his name?
I thought it was Beast Boy.
Beast Boy, right? Yeah,
Doesn't he transform into green animals and shit?
Yeah, Teen Titan.
Teen Titans. Yeah, Smile. That's
Is he on a Roomba?
Looks
Could
like
be like a little toy car or something. I don't know.
Looks like
No,
a
it's a
Roomba.
base. Like it's just a base. Looks like a Pokeball, to be honest. See, it's just a blue, whatever. Cool piece.
John,
Nice smile.
with the damn Pokemon on the mind.
Was that a standalone or was that a proximity to something?
Maybe a custom?
Oh, okay.
Standalone. No idea.
Oh,
We can find
yeah.
out. It's from Tommy. I can reach out to him and find out.
Oh, it's not that important.
Jimmy, our guy, Vibranium Jim, with Bat Family there, Robin, Batman, and Nightwing, and then you got the Moon Knight, but it's the foil cover there you see on the bottom right.
It was the exclusive for the Starfire from Sideshow.
Fantastic. Thank you. And then for Let's Put a Smile, classic Joker PF. You love to see it. Richard with Let's Put a Smile. Beautiful Catwoman portrait here. Does the job, that's for sure. We got Matt. What was the first one again?
F is for family.
F is for family. That's a drawing of his daughter. Love to
Aw.
see it. Yep.
How sentimental.
Very.
And he was brave enough to share it with us.
Exactly. Shiny. I don't know what that thing is on the butter, on the mashed potatoes. I don't know what that is. It looks like gum put together. I don't know what character that is.
monsters.
Looks like a piece of cheese left outside. I don't know.
Potato monster.
Mozzarella. It was a mozzarella stick. But either way, it's shiny. You can see that gloss there.
That's hold on.
It's
I'm
something.
getting it. It's Losh? What the
Losh?
fuck is this?
I don't know, bro.
It's a
And-
D. I'll keep going.
It's a custom clay face. And a Bugs Bunny for Smile. You'll love to see it. Appreciate you, Matt. John for a Smile. This is Mephisto or
Yeah.
Mephisto, right? Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's see, what is this?
Crazy piece, man. Massive. Holy man. That's that smile. A little shine too. And you can consider this as family here on the bottom. It's a one for all.
That's a dope piece.
Yeah. Statues goo with the Bat family here. Love to see it. Tons of great Batman pieces here. That Prime 1 this Prime 1 Batman came out really good. What's it? Flashpoint came out really good. We got Santino with Vader, father of the family. You got Shine on the Mandalorian suit and Smile for Let's Put a Smile for the General Grievous. Coming at you. Cut you up. Appreciate you, Santino, taking the time to do that. For me, I put family as the 3 Avengers here. Little Shine, I got 2. Some Silver Surfer and
I didn't even know you had that Silver Surfer.
Iron Spidey Love. Oh, yes. Yep. Part of my sideshow little area there. And the Iron Spidey. And for Smile, it's the Predator.
That's great.
That's it.
Regular
Oh, that
Colgate
piece.
commercial there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Scavenger Hunt 31. Everybody was kung fu fighting on the wall and something smooth for next Monday. I want to give a shout out to this gentleman here, Nate. Check out his YouTube channel, Nerding Out with Nate. Newer channel, just spreading some love. I'm gonna have him on the show one of these days once he can make it. But continue to build a community. Someone wants to do some YouTube work. Spend some time with us, hang out. Keep up the good work, Nate. Show some love. Give him a check out and subscribe, man. We're going to squeeze this in, guys. We're going to squeeze it in real quick. Are you ready? It's going to go really quick, though.
No, it's not
So you got to
him.
be ready.
What the fuck is this guy?
I'm going to kick it off with D-Rock. You still here, D-Rock?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. I think it's this. Okay, here we go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to explain to you a character in a movie. Right? I'm going to give you... I played this person in this movie, and then I want you to tell me the name of the actor or actress.
Okay.
500 points. If you give me both the first and last name, it's 500 points. If you just give me the first name or just the last name, it's 250 points. Are you ready?
Okay.
I played Danny in Grease and a hitman who loves dancing in Pulp Fiction. Who am I?
John Travolta.
500 points. Who's next? Alan, you ready?
Sir.
I'm known for saying "You shall not pass" in The Lord of the Rings. Who am I?
Gandalf the Grey.
I need the actor's name.
Shit. Jesus. Nope, I'm drawing a blank.
Okay, we're gonna go to Piggy.
Is it Christopher Lee?
That is incorrect. We're gonna go to Jerry. I'm known for saying "You shall not pass" in The Lord of the Rings. Who am I?
Ian McKellen, right?
Hey.
That is correct. 5 points for Jerry. Good job. Vega, you ready?
No, but you can go.
I start as
he's looking for mashed potatoes.
I'm still searching.
I start as Captain Jack Harkness in Doctor Who, and as and as Barbie in the 2023 film. Who am I?
Wait, who? Could you please reread that?
I start as Captain Jack Harkness in Doctor Who and as Barbie in the 2023 film. Who am I? 5?
I don't know. I know who the
4?
guy is. I don't know his name.
John Barrowman?
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah.
5? No.
Okay.
D-Rock.
Sure.
Hold on a second. Let me just check something quick. We're going to pause this. I might have gotten this messed up. Hold on.
I think that is.
Oh, I know who it is.
Hold on. Hold on. I might go back to you. Hold on. Just take a second. Don't Google anything.
I'm going. Okay. I was going back to Potato Man. I have a picture of all the figures put together, but I can't figure out who the fucking mashed potato person is in the picture.
It's my mistake. It was a mistake. The question. I'm gonna avoid that question. It gave contradicting points. It's not that Jack Harkness. It's Barbie in the 2023 film.
Just who played Barbie?
And yeah, I'm gonna skip this one though. I'm gonna skip it completely.
Wasn't that Margot Robbie?
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this completely. This was a mess up on my end.
Yeah, because the Doctor Who was
the guy. Yeah, it messed
John
up.
Barrowman.
Yeah. Barrowman.
Okay, Vega, this is for you. Okay. I voiced. Thank God Buck's not here. I voiced Dory in Finding Nemo, and hosted a famous talk show. Who am I?
Ellen DeGeneres?
That's correct. 500.
That was a fuck me. Damn.
Ooh. God, I'm never going to watch that movie again.
Oh, I hate Finding Nemo so much.
Wow. D-Rock.
Yeah, I was seen it once. I didn't like it either.
Here we go, D-Rock. I won an Oscar for transforming into the Joker in 2019. Who am I?
Joaquin Phoenix.
That's correct. 500. I was hoping somebody else was going to get that because they were going to say Heath. Alan, I starred in Birdman, Beetlejuice, and Batman. Who am I?
Michael Keaton.
500 points for you.
Michael Douglas.
How dare you? Last one. This is the last one. This is for Piggy. I'm an actress from South Africa who starred in Monster, Mad Max Fury Road, and Atomic Blonde. Who am I? 5, 4, 3.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Jerry.
Fuck, I know exactly who it is. I forgot her
Oh,
fucking name.
And now I
5,
just thought of
4,
it right when you.
3.
Yeah, I forgot her name. I know who it is.
Vega.
But...
Huh? I'm not even.
Okay, I'm an actress from South Africa who starred in Monster, Mad Max Fury Road, and Atomic Blonde. Who am I? 5.
Charlize Theron.
There you go. I was about to say, it's funny that nobody can remember her name.
Yeah.
Dunzo. That's it. 500s around the board. We'll get the scoreboard updated. Kind of a little refresher there. We'll go back to the photos on Friday. Wanted to give a shout out to the channel members: Damiano, Brian, Kenzilla, Bats in the Belfry, Ben, Bobo Bill, Decorie, Slifer, Tom, Created, Justin, Vibranium Jim, and X-Men exclusives. Appreciate you guys supporting the chat. Appreciate everyone who tuned in tonight, hanging out with us for the whole show, talking all this nonsense. Buck's back. You missed. Hey, Buck.
Hey, what's up? You guys are still alive, surprisingly.
We were playing trivia. You just missed it.
Oh, wow.
We're wrapping up right now. We're done a little bit longer today. We went on that topic, which was good. Got a lot of info out there. But again, we'll wrap everything up.
I found it. So the little blobby man is Brody, who is a telepathic shapeshifter that is the pet of Chameleon Boy, who is a DC character. That is who Mashed Potato Kid is.
Thank you. Mozzarella Boy.
Great job.
Right. Thank you. D-Rock, Allen, Vega, great to see you. Jerry, Piggy, and Block. Appreciate you guys hanging out, man. Always a fun time.
Thanks for having me.
Shut off the brain and just hang out a bit. The tree stuff is all listed in the description, guys. So check that out. And I'll have everything linked in regards to the channels we mentioned today for Nate. Other than that, we'll see you on Friday for Collectors Club or whatever else comes up throughout the week. We never know. Might be doing some unboxings tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Stay safe, guys.
Tune in because in like 5 minutes, we're going to go live with Buck changing his tire.
Yep.
Oh, John, like when we're backstage, show everybody the picture I just sent you.
You want me to show it now?
No, when we're backstage.
So fun.
Too bad
Jesus,
for the live
Buck.
audience.
That's no one wanted to see your bare ass. Anthony's still here. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by and sharing some fun with us. Again, guys, the topic we were talking about, the spending the money and stuff. You got to do your thing.
That's
we're
how
just
I
here.
avoid spending my own money, John.
We're just here talking. Like, no one's job here is to tell you how to spend your money. We're just here. I've been in this like years. Every year altogether, the amount of years we have collecting. You know, each take a note or something to save you some time. Just you be you. We just want this hobby to continue to grow, flourish, and so we can have fun like this. That's what it's about. I don't want to hear people saying this hobby's dead. Someone said to me today, let me tell you this quick before we go.
You're the one who keeps saying that.
So no, I'm not the one. I keep hearing it and it makes me nervous. Someone said to me today, how old is too old to be collecting? I'm like, motherfucker, I'm going to be doing this till I die.
Is that dead?
I'm going to be this till I'm dead. I'm going to be collecting. It's in me. It's in my blood. You can't. But that's just me. Dennis, good to see you, brother. All of you guys, appreciate you, man. Graded was here. Good to see you guys. All right, let's end it here. We'll see you later this week. Stay safe and get in the mood, man. It's almost Christmas.
It's almost Thanksgiving, guys.
Overrated.
It's still almost Thanksgiving, regardless of your feelings about it.
It's fine, but we can start celebrating Christmas before Thanksgiving.
I ain't celebrating shit with you until Thanksgiving.
That's okay.
Damn.
You ain't getting a single ornament from me until November 28th.
Fine.
Big set of fucking nads for your tree.
No problem.
What?
That's okay.
Holy shit.
No respect. Sack of potatoes.
Vega, what turned up your aggro? What the fuck?
I don't know. I got a little boost of energy right at the end.
You hate to see it. All right, guys. Peace.
It was the potato man.
Ignore him.